And hello there, everyone. Pardon me, I was just trying to check a few things, but we are finally back to some vintage story and finally moving on into what's it called? Well, 1.22 point. What is it now? I mean, it's right there, 1.22.2. What am I saying? I should just be actually trying to read, you know. Yes, good evening, Sunbro. Good evening, Shen. Good evening, Neos Pink. Hello there, Zen the You. Yeah, we're gonna get to more vintage story. Hello, Melamdo. I'm going to. I just. It will take a little. In time. Yes, better it's shrimping time, but yes, good evening, everyone. I see the multiple shrimp combos there. Also, hey there, Sharona. Hope everyone's had a good week. For me, it's been a pretty busy one. Oh, a lot of commission work, really a lot of stuff. I mean, today I took 2 hours to set this up because I tried to do all the stuff in creative to copy and paste this over, and that didn't work. So I had to go and I had to go do this all manually. Hello there, Sunny One. Last week of the semester. Oh, nice. Well, I hope that you get to have a relaxing summer, or if you're taking summer classes, I hope those aren't too hard on you. I've had to take a few before. Ah! And now everyone here is irradiated. Hopefully that'll give you some nice bursts of energy. Bursts of green energy. Don't check your numbers on some stuff though, you know? The numbers might be discouraging. But yes, I hope that hope your week has been a little better than mine. Because I have a personal appointment tomorrow that I have to go take Pothole in for her booster in case of FELV, and Sable's getting another appointment in, so, you know, cat vet visits. So I've been very busy on commissions. Also, as you can see here, well, Shrimp World 2 is the new one. It's been a very busy time setting things up. God, like, okay. I did a few things here. I did a few adjustments. Particularly, I made the clutter just attainable because, you know what, I'm going to decorate, damn it. Some of the clutter looks really cool. There's new shelves and stuff, and I want to use those. On that, though, it's pretty much the same. I did do some minor adjustments to the house, mostly just like super duper minor cosmetic things, as in using the same materials as I had before and adding more to it, not adding anything that I couldn't get to already. Because I will be fair, damn it. I'm not gonna like try and do any cheaty bullshit. I think the closest thing to cheaty bullshit I did is I did spawn in the trees like I had nearby and didn't get to use yet. But for the most part, I have not explored this world. It's just been building this house, rebuilding this house really. And also Goober's gonna look a little different. But I have a small thank you for the sub follow. Tier 1. Oh, thank you. 3 months of the best shrimp. Well, I'm glad to hear that I'm one in a trillion, Apollo. And good luck with the lurking. Oh my, 40 stream streak, my master. Damn, that's a lot of streams. That is a lot of shrimp. Hopefully tonight we don't have anything weird happen like last time too, because man, having the game crash like that kind of sucked. And by kinda, I mean really sucked. So there's like one thing I do need to do when we hop in still, alongside the fact of, well, we have some problems with this new spawn area that I didn't notice until I was like mostly done with with everything here. You'll see. You'll see in a moment, everyone. I had to learn this the hard way. And you'll see too, I will show the mod list later as well. It's mostly the same one. I think the only real like adjustment I did from the original mod list I was using is I did add one that, well, now, when drifters and stuff die, they will just immediately drop their shit instead of me having to like carve every one of them, if they have shit. So, right, first of all, we are out really far away. Ooh, there's some goats over there. Alright, there were some ruins. I haven't checked these yet. We will check these later. But let me show everyone the new house. Because it's not too different. It's got super minor adjustments here and there. And then you'll also start seeing the problem if you look at the bottom of the screen. As we get closer, things get much much worse. I made a mistake. Also, Goober's gonna look a little different because I didn't know how to spawn different ones in. So, we have Tuxie Goober. Yeah, though, we have... Oh, shit, some of this stuff should not be in here. Hold on. So, first of all, I actually need to go into creative mode to still add a few things back that I didn't add back yet, but secondarily, we gotta get rid of this stuff. There's a lot of stuff we shouldn't be having. Hold on, where's the browser at? There it is. So we're gonna take just a second here to fix things. We're gonna have to go to game mode creative real quick, delete items. Because these are not things that should be here. Well, suppose there are some things that should be here. We'll figure it out in a moment. But actually, no. So we're gonna fix things real quick. I gotta go dump this stuff. The stuff I actually want to keep is currently in my inventory, is the thing. We're gonna dump this and this real quick while we get the other stuff sorted. Because what I need in here, actually, is let me pull up the image, because I honest to God, I took screenshots of my old save here. It was the smartest way to do things, I say. Not the best way, but certainly the smartest way, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Because I am not letting my stack of charcoal go to waste, thank you. That's all I can say. Because I had, like, almost 2 full stack. I say almost, because, like, it was like a stack and 47. I don't want to fuss with, like, too much stuff here. Because otherwise, I am just trying to keep things as, well, the same as possible. That is too much of that. But not by too much. So we're just gonna do that. Then what do we have left? I don't remember what those materials are. I know we had 3 crucibles in here. Maybe 4, because 4 is one in the fire, but like... what was that other ink? Or... I think it wasn't... I don't think it was zinc, was it? It might have been. At this point, I don't know. But... we're gonna get rid of some of this stuff, because, you know, we're gonna be fair here. As we bounce back and forth between the 2 play modes. Because I need to get rid of some of the spare items that shouldn't be here. You haven't missed it too much yet, Joseph. Right now it's clearing out items because I had to go into the saves and stuff. No, we gotta pull these out of the inventory. And then this should fix it. Otherwise, I'm not sure how to get rid of some of these items. Oh god, no, we can't get rid of those. We're just gonna have to dump some of this stuff somewhere. Most of this is not like the most breaking items ever. Just a fuck ton of carrots. And some crude bellows. We're just gonna do that. And a random cat. Officer Cooper gets a vacation. I could use a vacation. Okay, the random bullshit is rid of. We have just a random cat that just can fuck off. But yeah, we have a small problem with this area. This area is not temporally stable at all. Like, it's really bad on that front. We're gonna be having a very bad time, I think. As even going into my house right now, you see, things aren't good. But yes, the house is mostly the same. Keyword is mostly. A little bit of cleanup here and there, and Goober being different looking. I tried to keep it mostly the same. House is haunted. Yeah, it's a little haunted. This house is a little cursed. We're just gonna have to deal with it. With what we have, which isn't much. Yeah, so earlier today, Joseph, I spent like 2 hours rebuilding the house because I tried to do the method of copying pasting stuff. It didn't work. I know he's gonna try and eat the chickens, which is why we're gonna just try and make that cat our friend, because now he's lured here by the chicken, and something else is gonna try and hurt him. I did my best to move everything that was important, though. And that's what matters, I think. But we gotta figure out some of this stuff, because this is a new save. There's some new stuff here, and we gotta actually figure out what all is around. And admire the scenery a little. Mostly, I did my best to like try and do as faithful of a reselection of stuff without too any bonuses. A lot of these items are like copies from looking at screenshots of the game that I took to make sure that I had stuff available and I knew which stuff I was getting into. Because now that we're like mostly sorted on that front, now we actually have to like make sure we stay sorted. Like, I also need to build new fires and stuff. Building a castle in Minecraft, hell yeah. I've never gone like full trying to make a castle or anything, but I really should. Like, I need to do that sometime in Minecraft. Oh, got some wild berries around at least we can burrow from. And I did give myself a sling and a bow again. Just gonna steal from those berry bushes later, because we will have to deal with the new berry mechanics now. Which is gonna be a slight bit of annoyance, but it is what it is. Changes and versions are like that. Also burgle these lilies. So we're gonna need to make the bees happy, because you know what I also took over from the save? The bees. I'll be damned, I don't want to deal with the hassle of getting bees again. Because you have to get bees a lot. And I have to find somewhere new for bees anyway. Hey there, would you? There we go. Some more flowers for the bees. The bees should be happier, I hope. Right? I don't know when they refresh on the flowers. Regardless, things are gonna start spawning again soon. I only gave myself like the 3-day grace period. The biggest change also for the save is like, look, now we're on their andesite. Before we voice the void bees. True, those things are vicious. Voices of the Void bees have like no mercy. Now, the Lethal Company bees, you're right. They're, like, terrifying, but they're funny. Also, I see the map slightly got a change in visual. Now there's, like, a little drop shadow and things. Isn't that cute? Mostly, though, we gotta figure out what the hell's going on around here. Because I know what I did see. I saw there were bees. And I saw... yes, I have started a 0.9 stable save. I just haven't gotten very far in it. But I do have it. I didn't get to poke at the Easter event, though, because, well, I was out for 2 weeks between being sick and Sable. That is a pit already. Alright. I need to update it again, though, I think, because now it's like, what is it, 0.8 stable? And I think I started, or it's like L or something. Regardless, a few more versions have already happened since I got into the game again. Oh. they are going places I don't think I'm gonna go into. Speaking of places, I have seen that there's something we need to do now with this new version of this game. Far, far west bees chase to the end of the earth. Don't fuck with bees. It's hip to fuck bees, but don't fuck with bees. It's that shrimp levy one. The bees will ruin your life. Yeah, these are like I brought them over from the original save because I never got to fuck with the trees. You know, hip to fuck trees, hip to fuck bees too, thank you. There we go. Population size increase, the flowers are happier. One of the things we're gonna have to do, by the way, is we're gonna need to build a moat. Now, what do I mean by a moat? So, Predator's not attacking your, or not trying to eat your food was just something that wasn't supposed to be happening. Hello? What do you got in your mouth? Are you still got the food I have in there? Fine, so. Oh, come on. Alright, we gotta continue taming Goober 2. Electric Goobaloo. Missing some convenient things. I know that I'm fine to restart again, probably. I just might not do the base cleaning this time. Maybe. I did do a lot of the work to clean the base already, so I don't know. I guess we don't really have a mountain nearby easily, so now that's there. But we'll have to see. But yeah, now that wild animals will actually eat your crops, we need to make a little moat around things. I just also need to figure out where I'm going to put crops at, because the thing about where I've spawned at now is I do not see any good soil. Wait, are we still in creative mode? We shouldn't be. No, we're not. Okay, satiety is going down again. Eat some bevies. Cooking potatoes on the radiator is what? Like how they do with the Greg's sausage rolls. This area has even more pits. I will avoid the pit-seeking behavior, is all I can say. We need some fish. That's right, they added fishing. Though you need to actually find fish to do fishing in this game, don't you? We'll find out. Right now it's just kind of mapping the area. I also did use a temporal gear to put myself near the base. Not in it exactly because of the fact that, you know, the base itself is like a sanity-destroying place. I do seek cramped spaces. I seek the Nutty Putty Cave experience is all I can say sometimes. By the fact that our temporal stability is still going down around here is... I don't think I was joking about this being a fucking fault line. Because we're still going down. Because until it goes clockwise, we're not going back up. Oh Jesus, this area is gonna be... That is another pit. I'd be more willing to do some silly pit shenanigans if I didn't have the item... the item spawn thingy. Okay. Yeah, no, this is just like my old save already. We've already found a fucking bear. Buy a lot of shrimp. I know that there's a chance of, like, the radioactive shrimp spawning now. Just pure RNG. Weavy cap. I actually don't know if these are poisonous. They might be. Are these like a type of gallery? Let's find out. No, they're not poisonous. Yoink. I need to take a little to get used to the blue sand around here, of all things. Because, like, that's the thing that's gonna be weird about this area, is I got very used to all the red with the chert everywhere, but now it's all this stuff. I feel like some things easier. We got all the prospecting tools and stuff, so... but also, big piece of, big area of flex right here, too. Turnips. We are already going to rebuild our food stores, damn it. Like, I mostly did restock as they were. So, I made a terrible mistake not checking for the temporal stability before I saw, yes, this place is perfect. This is the comfiest place to build it I could find. It's kind of near the forest like before and stuff. This will be totally fine. This was a bad idea. Radioactive shrimp, I think glow pink. Oh yeah, I mean, that's how you get the neon flamingos in the window and stuff. Otherwise, you don't have the right neon pink flamingo going on. You don't have the experience there. You just have basic bitch flamingos. Oh yeah, this mod is also in now. So, I added one mod that does add like a few more options for some growth underwater, as well as some food options. And we have mussels we can cook, for example. It's not too like expansive of a mod. It's also like one of those mods that doesn't have much done to it right now. It's kind of like support apparently due to the devs being really busy. Which all I can say is I get it. Oh god, it saves that now. Oh god, that's nice. Okay, I thought that's what it meant. That is a good feature. Let's actually check these ruins too. I actually have been really wanting to try razor clams. There's a Chinese dish I've seen of it that looks really yummy. The clams are steamed and then a sauce with a ton of garlic is put on them. Ooh, bony soil. That'll be useful if we wanted to do any panning shenanigans. But otherwise, I'm not seeing any, like, useful items in here. We could use the cobblestone for something, maybe. Let me actually mark this stuff on the map. So that's the question also. Oh! Hey Cyber, welcome in. Let me get you a shout out in just a second. Because I'm busy catching up on the RimWorld. Not RimWorld. Why am I saying RimWorld? No, we're getting caught up on Vintage Story. Yes, hey there, Cyber. Hope you've had a good evening. How has streaming been tonight? We haven't gotten too far into things on our end because it's mostly just starting a new save and catching up on things. Look, RimWorld's just one of those games. Were you actually playing it though? That's amazing. The psychic shrimp powers are real tonight, everyone. That's all I can say. Early source of candles for lanterns if you have metalworking. I do have most of my metalworking supplies up. Maybe we go dig that up. Ah, Death Stranding 2. I've heard really good things about that from Egos. Oh shit, chest. Copper bits. Spiderweb. Chalk. Stone path. Oh. Chest roll. Actually, I think build up our inventory too. We will do gambling on the soil later. Yeah. Let's go gambling is always a good venture, especially when we have all this water and we're gonna be gambling with our lives staying here anyway. If you look at how quickly the temporal stability starts going down. Prediction of building roads and rail lines. Boy, do I have a game to suggest you then. Have you ever heard of Factorio? Don't do it, it's a terrible idea. Factorio is like crack. What does this stuff do? You can get ingredient for... What are you even used for? I don't think this ink is good for anything, everyone. Chalk is like actually useful though. I only have 1,400 hours. Yeah, only is right for that game. Oh god. I've been scared to try Factorio because I have a feeling the exact sort of thing would happen to me. I have a feeling I would be just utterly wrecked by it. Let's check, is the basement working? Why is this not counting as a cellar this time? Is it too big? Cheap outlet for melted and hard materials. Well, I'd say be careful with that. We're gonna use excess lead. Ah, okay. That's a good thing to keep in mind, then. Why did I put a secondary... Hold on. Like, I know we have the gate here and also all that to keep the cat out, but like... Huh. So that if you... because, like, before I get too caught up in things... If you need to raid and run, I get you. It's a Wednesday. Wednesdays are kind of like that. Otherwise, well, it's gonna be some vintage story tonight, which is generally just gonna be really chill, especially because we're just restarting a new save. Being bothered by socializing too much. I would really be in danger then. Okay, we have added red currant. I forgot to bring back buckets. I forgot to bring my fucking buckets back! Hold on. Hey there, Spectre. Hello, Chris. I realized... Yeah, no, I don't have any buckets. Just need a basic wooden bucket for now. Fish pond so dense it lagged your game. Oh god. Dangerous times once you learn how to breed the fish. Because, you know, forget teach a man to fish. Teach the fish to fuck, apparently. Random box of sandbox games when I couldn't afford Minecraft. True, because everyone and their mother was really trying to get that Minecraft substitute going. Their own, like, personal Minecraft crack that they try and lure people in. And for a lot of them, probably made some interesting options. I think these are any useful, actually. We'll probably just burn those. The fish... The what? Hey there, Jordy Shawty. Badger, what were you doing with the fish? I am a little concerned. I'm gonna use, like, one of these real quick. Like, block up the back there. Just because I feel like that's a bad idea. Need to actually, like, build a fireplace again. Yeah, it still is always really cute how, like, this game started because their wife wanted butterflies. They made a butterfly mod for her, and then from there it's just like, yes, I can make an actual game after just adding mod after mod after mod. Wait, no, we need dry grass too. That's what I'm missing. Until we get, like, because this room's still kind of just like an empty offshoot room. Java is kind of the weakness in a lot of things. Like, I know a lot of people have problems with Java. Like, that's why there's, like... Hold on, let me look up everything real quick. It's why there's, like, 60 plus different types of butterflies in the game is, yeah, he started with modding butterflies for his wife, and then from there the game he just kept doing more modding, and then finally you can make your own game with all this stuff. Wait, I didn't grab a fire starting tool. Gonna grab one of these. Tailsons kept breaking mods while the cool one stopped updating them. That sucks. Perishable. No, we should probably use a knife on these. I think that's how this mod works. Hold on. Ingredient for... That is a spear. My knife? There it is. How do I eat these? Oh, hold this to shell and process. Okay. We have opened the shells. Now we have mussels to cook. There. Now we understand how download style mods for unlike Minecraft. It really is nice to just be able to just drop the mods as a fucking zip file in. Oh god, yeah, no, like, I always fear, like, what's gonna happen when Steam dies, partially because, like, there's just nothing else that's like the workshop. There's nothing else like how they actually treat their customers. They really do need to do more like that. Okay. We have the fire built. That's what matters. It's so back, we can redo fires later. House is back. Okay. They're all struggling because all the soil is just so scuffed. Hi, chickens. Steam goes under, just takes all with it. They really would. It really does feel like that's going to be what's going to happen when things go. Because there's nothing that's going to be better than Steam, because everything is just otherwise so anti-consumer. Simply because the mod browser that download and install mods automatically hosted from their website. Oh, I wish Vintage Story would get to that point, but their modding stuff is still pretty nice on the just drop it and go kind of vibes. Oh shit. Yeah, right, we have a lot of peat here too. A butterfly. Okay, so far this is a pretty good spot to start at. I want to try and pick somewhere forested and comfy. There we go. Breadcrumb, turnips. Good, good. We kind of are in a bread basket again, which I am not going to complain about at all. Best chance if we can try and catch those goats later. We gotta see if our goat is washed or not. I don't like that death pit there. We're gonna need... It's a lot of need, a lot of stuff to get right now, a lot of doing. We really are back at the start of this game. Can we carve, please? There we go. Feathers are better than nothing. And that's not good. Really, any game that understands that mods are good for the game itself and both allows for easy modding on both the programming side as well as the setting them up on the user side. Those are the games that get my vote, really. Vintage Story, RimWorld, any kind of game really with like the Steam Workshop stuff is always pretty good. Fool's Cone Cap. I'm assuming this is poisonous. Yep. Oh, great. Cabinets are a thing. Yeah, give the players enough freedom and they'll love it. You just... Part of it is also you gotta make sure that there's enough freedom the players can have a fantastic time, but enough, like, bare bones guidance to really nudge the players along, and that's the hard balance of things. Like, still... That is actually my one problem I had with that mod last time. It had slightly too long of yapping to explain things from the nerds. Which I'm very interested to hear what's going on, but also... Nerds, I want to do the Half-Life things. I'm getting bored. There are no... If there were subtitles, I could at least run around. The dang nerds. They were dang nerds. I want to stuff all those scientists in the lockers. Really, the big thing we're gonna need to find is some medium soil. Right now, it's all low fertility. Oh, hell yeah, flax. Just flax my shit up, baby. Heresy's born of a bad service. Like, there are still some pirates who are just kind of shitty about it, but, like, for the most part, it's the truth of things. Like, what's really funny is I saw people... Okay, so Japan is really bad, really something about, like, anti-piracy and stuff. But I'm seeing people in Japan suggesting that people should pirate, level 5 games because of the fact they're using AI art. Because it's basically piracy of illustrations at that point. Which all I can say is, holy shit, paradigm is shifting there. I also still love how the peak devs were like, please pirate our game, just don't play the AI slop version of it. Which, you know, is also pretty based. Mostly, the more that a company becomes people and less of a corporate entity and understands, you know, why people do things, how to talk to their customers like actual people, usually the better they're gonna do. The more respect they'll get out of me, that's for sure. I still need to actually, like, play some of, not just Silksong, but I never actually have tried, what's its name? God, somehow I'm blanking on it. Hollow Knight. I've not actually played it. And I've been meaning to, but also, it's not really my genre of game, so I'm not sure how much fun I would have. Partially because I'm just really bad at platformers sometimes. Oh man, this area is like quite the Fertile Crescent. This area has even more food than last time I was playing. Wow, because like, I mean, look at this area. It's kind of grody looking in some places. I suppose, like, much as I haven't played those games, I really do understand when people say that Slay the Spire is like the Silksong of roguelike deck builders. When you put it like that, it's like, oh, I get it now. Philadeska. Destiny 2 RPG a while ago, and the poor dude was walking on eggshells around the store. Oh, God. played a little of Destiny 1, and I haven't really touched it, because it's like, the game's just... It was just okay. I didn't really understand the hubbub, truth be told. He's Ash, because he liked how it looked. Oh, because he... Oh, yeah, because Warframe. Honestly, Warframe is, like, the best game play-wise to, like, actually try after that. I wish him the best, that's all I can say. Let's see. Let's do a little fixer-upperin'. We gotta move... Oh, shit. I did not keep up with the torches. I should probably make some more bowls. For more fat and stuff, because that's gonna be the thing. I think we're gonna be stuck on that kind of lighting for a bit. So we got some chalk, among other things. We got some good stuff. Right, that's one thing about that mod. Mussels and shells are great for, like, lime. And, you know, it makes sense for that to be a thing, because, like, shells are a thing that was actually seen in, like, a ton of old finds. What else do we have in the store? Should probably do some cooking in a little... We have to continue taming the creature. 70%. Cool. Where are we at on this? Perishable, fresh for 17 hours. Sure, we can do that tomorrow. I worry at my math files tomorrow. Wish we luck, everyone. Gambatebi! You believe in your tranquil hand. Good luck with your finals. Good luck with math. Hope it's not like a early hours kind of final, because those are always the ones that are like nightmare material for me, at least in my opinion. When they put that shit too early in the morning, I can't even think right yet. That's been my experience anyway. Let's see, let's make the biggie porridge. We'll take the flax over to the birds before we go to bed. Because that's the shrimple way to do things there. And then we're just gonna hope we don't have any nightmares going on upstairs when we go up to go lay down. 9 a.m. Oof. I had an 8 a.m. calculus class, which is why I say that so readily about be careful about the early math classes. Those fuck me up. Yeah, get your water bottle, get some coffee even if you can, is what I had to say there. So Gambatebi. Math is a cruel mistress. Of all cruel mistresses, honestly. Come on. Come on, join the army. No caffeine inside water. My family is painfully Mormon. Oh. How do you feel about the insanity with, like, all those sodas going on? Here we go. Your name is now Tuber. You are not Goober. You are Tuber. Like a potato. You are Goober too. Oh shit. Oh god, that was the wrong type of mushroom to put in the soup, everyone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, They're not poisonous. But... whoops. Oh shit, we're feeling it. Okay. The cat, honestly, Puddle comes off as the cat who would be a VTuber, truth be told. She's just that kind of, like, high-energy cat, social creature. Oh, the walls are rainbows. Oh, we made a mistake. We're gonna go take... yeah, we have Tuber as our tripster as we roll off to, like, take a fucking nap. Monsters begin to appear. I know. I know. I know, game. Monsters are beginning to appear already. I gave myself 3 days to rebuild this fucking house from nothing. Oh. Well, we had some very colorful dreams. Uber. How are you doing? He's getting there. He is becoming our friend again. I don't know why I can name him already, but I'm not complaining. We're gonna need to, like, fertilize these later, because those are not, like, the grandfathered in bushes, because that's a thing. That is a thing with that whole situation, is you can kind of grandfather them in. So, first of all, we need to find better soil. Second of all, we also need more food. Is that a fawn, or a just young... or is that, like, one of those smaller species, is the question. Make you dehydrated? They do! A lot of things that cause highs are dehydrating, it's from, you know, anecdotes, I'd say. Mining and extraction really makes the metallurgy more fun, more experienced players. Well, we're still in the middle of trying to find tin. Oh, a Roman sword. Neat. It does still have some use left. Cool, we're taking that. I'm still trying to get into the Bronze Age, is all I can say. That's where we were at last time. Oh shit, here we are. Perfect. Medium fertility soil's right over here too. Let's go grab the shovel. Hey, all I can say is that, the drifters deserve all the tetanus they can get. We'll get the flax into here. Feed the 3 nebulously cloned chickens because, you know, I've had 3 damn chickens. Oh, look, once they turn 100% tetanus, they're having a very bad time. They just need to hit that last 2% to become fully tetanus by volume. Okay, chickens, have fun. Get to shagging, please. Fuck faster and harder. Well, look, I imagine tetanus maxing is kind of like that one guy who was trying to build up bullet immunity by shooting himself with progressively larger bullets. Which, what I could tell, that was probably real. And that is the wildest part too, that not just happened, but it might have been real. To breed now. Marry and reproduce, the spirit of Abe upon you. Onion maxing the game. We have a few onions. Actually, I didn't grab the shovel like I said I was going to. I spied him so many times his blood was a potent spectrum-wide anti-venom. So, the funny thing is, yeah, there was someone on 4chan, someone on K who did indeed try to do that. Shutting up your skin gives Kevlar confirmed. He tried. It didn't go very well for him. Where is... The shovel is over here. What am I doing? I said the shovel, not the hoe. The hoe can stay there. The shovel can get going. Here's the thing, Ham. It had pictures. This was before AI. They weren't Photoshop. If they were Photoshop, they were really well done Photoshop. Ooh, but these guys will be nice bebbies soon. I do love my bebbies. I actually have some strawberries in the fridge I should go eat. I went through a bag of cherries, and I just wish cherries weren't so expensive. Man, Yep. Okay, we're gonna just have to dig. Which is fine. We need the soil anyway. God, do we need soil. We need better soil than what we got, that's for sure. Because, like, what we have nearby is only okay soil. And by okay, I mean low fertility. We gotta get that soil some Viagra or something. We get stung by a scorpion and heal, become immune to their venom. Careful, don't tell anyone about that. That sounds like something that people will try to turn into, like, a power. More of the bony stuff. That's one of the things that runs. The other one's over here. I've never been stung by a scorpion, but when I was younger, I was scared of them. Now I'm not so bad, but like, as a little kid, they scared the shit out of me. Now I just still have like a distinct dislike of cockroaches, but that's more of like, if the place is filthy enough for cockroaches, it's a bad time kind of dislike of them. Yeah, the bony soil for panning is what I'm doing here, and also gonna grab some of the medium soil from this area, because unfortunately, most of what is surrounding where we're at is low quality. We gotta do some of this for some farming. Someone once died behind my bed. It sounds like you poisoned it by it stinging you, almost. I think cockroaches are fine. It's just... sometimes my parents were filthy. So it's like a certain level of, if there are roaches around, it's just, ugh. I've gotten over it now, but when I was younger, it was just gross. Young shrimp did not like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it was the South, so when the roaches be roaching, they be big roaches. And they fly in people's faces. And they're terrifying. When you're still shrimp size, like me. That's some more bony soil. Because, like, I don't want to do too much panning, because we've already gone through the hell of panning enough to get copper. But a little bit of that, the funny bones. That bony soil does mean we get some really nice stuff. Oh shit, that was a blueberry bush. Well, we will try to get around those. Carefully. I don't think we're getting around those easily. Look. What do we have right now for basic, you know, soil? And medium fertility soil. We'll get some of that over there now. So the thing about berries now is you have to, like, kind of tend them a little. At least for the ones that you have, you have to, like, actually keep them happier and topped up and stuff. Like, they just changed that. Mayflies out and fuck so much in the air is like an 80% mayflies. I feel you though with that, Joseph. Like, I'm not an arachnophobe, but I swear to God, anytime I have had so many spiders drop in my face and scare the shit out of me that it's on sight if it happens. Otherwise, they're spiders. Otherwise, I'll try to help them out of the house even, because otherwise they're gonna get eaten by cats. But if they drop in my face, no, you die. Death. Because somehow I've had the misfortune of multiple times getting bitten on the leg by, like, a spider when I'm not paying attention or something. And oops, time to go on steroids as my leg swells up twice its size for no good reason. Fuck me, I guess. Okay, so we can do this now. Oh, the random cat is out here. He's just running. He still has the meat in his mouth like he's late for school or something. Broken light sockets in my ceiling. That doesn't sound too bad. I just have had it happen a lot in my life, and also because I keep getting bitten for no good reason. Like, I'm just existing and the spiders bite me. I think it's like some kind of blood war or something. Yeah, the almost invisible spiders, though. Ugh, pardon me. Did I actually mark this rye? No, I didn't. From smell, maybe. Jumping spiders are very cute. Jumping spiders have a lot of personality to them. If I remember correctly, Badger, I think, owns like one. I feel really bad because guess who's trying to market them now? Petco's trying to market jumping spiders as like a desk pet with the worst kind of actual setups for them. It's kind of infuriating. Let's do a little panning. Yeah, I know, it's so fucking awful. Poor babies is right. I just can't believe they are trying to do that. They're also doing it with frogs. So it's like a double whammy of abuse going on there. Petco is like, I'd avoid going to Petco, truth be told. Ah, long legs. I remember when I was a kid and like going camping and I got like spooked by a fucking cloud of long legs. A lot of the jumping spiders means pets are also tend to be wild caught. Oh no. Oh god, yeah, if you're pregnant, that just means someone is going to have the misfortune of getting a ton of spiders more than they expected. Instant spider pregnancy attack. True. We'll go out back and eat some in a moment. We can do some gamely panning, you know? Some panning for actual good stuff. Pinacates, and they're kind of cute. That is an adorable sounding name. I've seen the really colorful ones, and they are really damn cute. Oh, that's for Daddy Longlegs. Yeah, those do sound very cute. That is a very cute name for them, too. Wild real jumping spiders in my house before. Ooh. I mostly end up seeing wolf spiders, and that's if I see them before the cats get to them, because that's the funny thing there. Like today, a fly got in, and they were screaming at me to help them get to it. Because I have vicious little xenomorphs of animals called cats. Because again, remember, the house cat loves just violence for the fun of it. This is a truth of, like, all cats, really, but, like, house cats especially, they got fuck all else to do, even if you do play with them. Wolf spiders are the big ones. Compared to some house cats. True, I'd say that about one of them compared to Pothole. Pothole particularly just craves violence. She is a very, very playful cat. Let's go gambling, I say. No, but that's actually how she is. She has at least one time, like, launched herself up from the stairs, trying to get to, like, a crane fly. Like, onto my shoulders, on the stairs while I was walking, and I nearly tripped and died. The violence does not matter who it happens to for her, she just wants it to happen. My gluttonous want for chicken tenders. Honestly, look, good chicken tenders are pretty fucking nice. I can't fault you for that. Old for now and by far, far west. Good, because we're doing the gambling here, and so far it's been bones and bones and bones. Let's go feed Goober. Uber. We must tame the tuber. There we go. He is now named Tuber. Successfully tamed. We have a tamed house cat. Wahoo. I have a full stack of bones, so I'm just gonna, like, grind this. And also, we're gonna eat some more of the weirdo soup that we have. Where did I fucking put the bowl at? Did I lose the bowl somehow? Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Why can't we just eat from the cup? Where did I lose that at? No, actually, hold on. Like, I know we're about to, like, get high as fuck while we do some of this, but you know, that's probably... Oh shit, we did get a candle, hell yeah. Where, Uber? He will be the... Uber. Yes, that's what we'll name the female one. Because that's... I'm probably gonna try and find as many cats as I can, but if I can get, like, a female specifically, and we can just have, like, a thermonuclear cat explosion going on, because funny. Oh, look at that stretching. I think I lost my bowl, though. Did I eat my funny high as fuck stuff and lose the bowl? The answer may shock you, everyone. Crazy cat leave. Seraph is better than a Seraph is a pet shiver. Probably. Fuck. Uh-oh. Oh god, the way I changed the voice, now it sounds like a sad cat. Thank you, Mobiji. I spent a lot of time rebuilding this house from what it was. This was the house I had before, and then I had to transfer to the new save, so I did this. I think we lost the bowl. Oh god, what a pathetic fucking voice this is now. Alright, this is a problem. Yeah, no, we don't have... Where did I lose the fucking bowl at? I'm about to lose my mind. They don't sound like they're in pain or dying from hunger. They sound like they have the hiccups. We have yet to get to windmills. Keyword is yet, though. In time, that will happen. Go see if we can just snag some berries to snack on real quick. I might just spawn in another bowl real fast because I had one and I lost it somehow. Hold on. No, there it is in my inventory. Alright, we're getting high again. I accidentally turned, the soup du jour is a little special, everyone. Cat rescue. This was house colony full of fostered cats. And we got past the early rough parts, so we're kind of just in rough part 2 Electric Boogaloo as we resettle the area, because I had to, like, change over the new version. And real talk, Sable is the only cat I've ever gotten from a shelter. Otherwise, it's been from, like, people who just, like, shit, I have too many cats, here you go. Or Pothole, who was tossed out of a moving car. Because past that, it has all been just cats. Sable... It's really frustrating that Sable's actually from a shelter, because how the hell did they let FELV get through? But I digress. This is certainly one way to make panning more exciting. Panning while high as balls on mushroom soup. Forget Shaggy, this isn't Wade. Well, we gotta remember that the wavy caps are the wavy vision caps. Otherwise, bad things can happen. Very bad things, really. Does a bear materialize? Oh god, imagine getting so high off shrooms that a bear appears. Honestly, it'd be really funny if someone made a mod so that, like, the animals start talking to you. Can't take 3 blocks to make a pick, rather you need to nap and a roll ingots into the mold. It is safe enough to eat in emergency. It's not poisonous, but it is, like, unexpected. You know, like, maybe, but still, I mean, just having weirder shit happen. That's mange, fleas, injuries, so it'll be expect a little care. Cats are pretty durable. And the napping is, like, it's legit. There's a lot of really good tactile feelings in this game, Omiji. Like, specifically, if there's one thing that I hear the devs want to do is they want to move away from the Minecraft, like, crafting square. And I support them in that venture. Because the more they, like, make you do stuff outside of your inventory, the better it feels. Because the smithing is so fun. So hi, Billy Bastard, singing copyright country music to use your runaway to not get a strike. Oh god, that would be really funny too. Because yeah, they did just add that with the fishing that came from this patch. You can put the fish on the wall. I'm going to try and get, like, all the fish I can to decorate. It just feels perfectly fitting, perfectly in line. Yes, fishing. Fishing has been added. I got a candle too, though. That's good. Believe me, take your job. Oh, God, is that how Mori did it? How do you think she killed the Reaper, though? Oh God. Evil Dead the moment you eat the wrong shrooms. Oh, no. That would be really hilarious, though. Now, if only we could get, like, a chainsaw arm. Also, Evil Dead reference in this day and age. Thank you. I know they are making a new movie for it, but, like, somehow people forget about the old movies. And I know they did a remake, but it's not the same. Unit turning to a bird, then immediately dying upon anything touching, you're taking 5 steps to the right. That... I never really played GTA 5. I got more into... I was more into Saints Row, which, you know, sure, it's a parody of GTA, but it's a very different vibe. I still think it's kind of ridiculous how they even made the movies of, you know, the Santa Claus. They're good movies, mind you. I remember as a kid, anyway, they were pretty good. Oh, a book! How the hell do we find a book? You know, panning it for a book sounds like you would just get soggy paper, honestly. If you weren't careful. Also, pugilist Santa, though. Like, Santa feels like he'd be more of, like, a crafter or beast tamer kind of dude. What with all the reindeer. Or honestly, he's just, like, statting to Factorio. And honestly beat up someone at a party. Okay, my respect for him has improved tenfold. Sometimes you really do just need to beat people up at a party. What is that, Lamelia or something? That was terrible, especially pop under the hood. I own GTA 5, but like... Oh, it is Lamelia, nice. Like, I own GTA 5, but when it came to, like, any of the multiplayer side of it, I got more into Red Dead Online, which is why I always get kind of bent out of shape as to how much Rockstar just ignored it. He was dedicated jokes about feeling he's gone mad and the bad influence his kid because of it. Need to giving these fucking hands. Hell yeah, Asmodean. Oh, so I have not seen any good Santa jokes or anything recently. Oh god. The weird thing about all that stuff specifically is, like, sure, that was stuff you can get as DLC in, say, Saints Row, which I just brought up as well, but, like, at least there it's like a single to, like, 2 to 3 player game. Oh shit, another candle, hell yeah. So you're not, like, cheaty face or anything for, like, getting that stuff. Alright, that's all the bone soil we have, but we got some good shit out of it. And then we're gonna get high again in a second. Because that's how we're functioning in this save so far. We found some very funny mushrooms, and by God, we're making use of them. This is some damn good soup. This soup's so good you're seeing rainbows. I think I've certainly felt this kind of vibe at least once or twice when eating something just that delicious. Of course, from what I know about this stuff, apparently these usually don't taste that good. Also, wait a second. The top of the kern is not part of this high. It does not vibe with what's going on here. Oatmeal put away. Yes, tuber. We have tuber goober 2. And already outside there's bad things happening. So, candle... More lanterns. Honestly, I think we're gonna try and make another lantern for upstairs. Is like the first thing we gotta do here. We're just gonna try and make a copper one. We're gonna make a copper lantern for upstairs so we don't have to worry about the torches so much. And then we're gonna make another one for downstairs when we can. Because we need to evolve. We need to improve. And also we have a fucking lore book we got from in there too. Hello? Okay, no, that doesn't count. We're just gonna toss that outside. And ignore the spooky sounds going out there. Hi, tuber. Because already the monsters are back and everything sounds terrible. The nice, comfy music has stopped. It is now... outside is a bad place. Oh, the gravel is in my hands. We'll probably do some more panning later of, like, the 2 pieces of gravel I got. So, note to self and everyone here, they don't tell you if the mushrooms are hallucinogenic or not in the wiki. Or I suppose in the built-in wiki. That arm, again. If there's anything in this game that makes me jumpy, it's seeing the fucking arms of your seraph when they're just stretching or yawning. I miss Saints Row as well, Badger. They really cocked up with trying to make a new version of it, and then it's like, no one wanted to play hero shooter Saints Row. People just wanted to play the wackier version of GTA. But they didn't listen to people on that, it feels like. Are we milling? Are we winning yet? I might have to see about how to make like a stream here, or if I'm going to try and do stuff. A bone meal. can be turned into terra preta, which can be made from all this stuff. Nope. Feel free to lurk, Turtle Sages. 2/3? Honestly, same. 3 just has... 3 is just a little too silly in some ways. 2, somehow, it's like the best between of silly and real shit happening. Get this grass out of here. Get these small bones ground up. Get that quartz here. I think we're just gonna turn the spider webs into, like, burning. There we go. I have no other use for them. And what about my cellar? Why is it not counting as a cellar? Does anyone with more experience with this game know? Is it too big? Also, hey there, Mari. I haven't seen you around in a bit. Roach came flying at me. I freaked the fuck out, grabbed and yeeted at the wall. It was now a gross stain. I still remember when I was at a sleepover with a friend, and she like dropped a Bible on a roach that spooked her. She did not let her grandparents know who we were staying with. Hi, Tuber. Line cross parroting gets annoying. There's like, it's a very thin line, and somehow they really fucked it up. Let's see. Right now. Well, sleepy. It can be the sleepy hour, and I understand that. Still, good to see you pop in, and I hope that things have been going well for you. How are we doing? We're gonna get the last of this. Can't be a trapdoor. It was a trapdoor before, though. I had it as a trapdoor last time, and it worked fine. Huh. Alright, we'll probably try and, like... We might have to, like, try and, like, move another cell back for everything so we can put, like, a door or ladder and stuff. Alright. Get the fuck out of here. Hello? Come back? No, I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, weird, because... That change? Or am I just forgetful? I'm assuming I'm just forgetful. It does say it's a solid trapdoor, yeah. Solid... Yeah, so like... Food preservation, cellar, fully enclosed space, 7x7, with a door. Well, brick or stone materials, rocks, pickling. I don't know. Welcome back from dinner, would you? I thought I remembered working before, so maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe we need to, like, do a little rearranging to put another door or something there. We'll figure it out. What else can I do here? Alright, let's check this book out. Lore Confessional. Hold on. Alright. Confession. I led these people here down to these hellish deaths. Gave them up to darkness and starved magician like lambs to the altar, and for what? This monstrous creation. I fear to recognize it as my child. The common people look upon it as though it were salvation, as though it were God itself, and they see me as the Messiah. I walk among their halls and shelters, and I shudder at what remains of humanity. They dwell in filth and hunger. Civil services collapsed under long unbearable weight of the endeavor. These men and women have no mean of rubbish disposal. Many of them have already been stricken by rot. Many other souls should wander through their dwellings. They would tear them apart from their ligaments in search of food. Yet they by some power withstand their hunger when they gaze upon me. They weep for joy and offer me what meager supplies they have. Oh God, please help me. I am still your faithful servant. Are we back to, like, Water Womb World again? I'm gonna put that there. Just look at that. That's a charming little book there. Pork knives, smashed taters, and stuff it. That is a solid sounding dinner right there. Go take a nap. We'll figure out the cellar situation later. What we gotta do also is we gotta pick up some smithing stuff. Let's see what it takes. I don't know very much about the Midget Story lore. I didn't get very far into the game when I was running it before. Oh, there we go. We have been stuck trying to hit the Bronze Ages for quite a while, is the thing. That is the hell we are in. Oh, hello. I know that I have Goober the Tuber, but stop trying to get feet pics of my cat, buddy. Oh yeah, they now just drop their stuff instead of having to, like, harvest it and stuff. Mostly they're after books. Well, we'll be learning it. You've already learned it, probably, from the sound of it. I would dare say we're gonna be learning it together, kind of. Heavy one. Let's see, so we're gonna make some lantern. We only get one right now because we only have one clear quartz. Or enough clear quartz worth. So, let's... Hold on. So, okay. So, charcoal hits just enough of a temperature still. Cool. So, like, wait a second. Do I need to start getting other stuff to worry about? No, we don't need to worry about getting... What? Oh, you fucker. You throw rocks at me? Cause trouble in my house, buddy? Where did I put my spear? There it is. I know they weaken spears, too. No. None of that. Fuck right off, buddy. Get through panning and crusting the dirt, I guess. Well, we got some gravel to also do with that. Because we still got some more panning to do, but I'm making out the lantern right now. So we need nails and stuff. Yeah, we just want a basic large copper lantern. Don't need glass slab. We have some clear quartz. Yeah, we're just getting to do a basic one. Oh. We found some ruins nearby. We will check those more later, too. Grab one of these. Time to remember how to do smithing again. Right, they added durability to tongs, didn't they? Like, tongs are now their own kind of situation, right? I don't think they updated lanterns, just we actually did get 2 candles from things. Because you did mention getting candles, and surprise, here they are. Which is perfectly timed. Oh, where's the thing? I hear that sound. Oh no, it's because we're just in the dead zone. This area is just on a fucking temporal fault line or something. Because look, I walk away from the house. It's neutral. I walk towards my house. And it's immediately starting up. It's immediately going down. I picked, like, the worst spot to put my fucking house at. I can't believe this shit. Tongs? Why can't I take the tongs? There we go. House lets you scream into the void. The house brings the void home. This isn't a haunted house. This is a haunted home, thank you. The dirtiest will get out of this world for it. Instead, all we get here is, like, the most accidentally cursed house ever. Alright, we gotta get this up to temperature. Do I need... I know there's, like, some new stuff with smithing. I think we'll just do some forging for now, because we don't need the other part of it yet, right? Like, we don't need to up the temperature so much that we need to, like, start puffing air into this. Right? Apartment is haunted, I know the feeling. Honestly, I would say my place is haunted, but I don't think so. If there were ghosts here, I think Popple hunted them down. Just because she is that kind of cat. It was built on temporal fault line. I would believe it with the shit happening there and the shit happening here at the same time. Because, like, it keeps on kind of trying, like... Usually I've been staying away from home during the day while I go do shit, so my temporal stability actually goes up. What temperature do we need to work copper, though? We need... We need to get the temperature higher, that's what. Shit, maybe you do need the new thing. What was the term called again? It's not like the quenching and stuff. We need bellows. Okay, we need rope and sticks. We need bellows. We need to make bellows for this now, because, like, it's not getting up to temperature. It's only staying at 750, when the charcoal's supposed to be burning a lot higher than that. Hi, Goober. Okay, so we need bellows. Otherwise, we're not getting shit out of this. So, rope. Working temp, not melting temp. Well, right now, it's not hitting any temp. Because, like, I put it down on the thing and it wasn't moving at all. I'm just gonna make some bellows just in case at this point, because, like, I'm not sure. It has durability. I mean, it makes sense, it's just also fuck. Yes, I hear you, spooky music. I think we put it the wrong way. Let's rotate the item. Or no, I'm trying to remember how this works. Okay. Thin little. Smithing is honestly one of my favorite parts of this game somehow. Oh shit, I've done that wrong already. I say that, and it's like, I haven't done this in a little, so we're gonna have a little bumbling, and hopefully we don't have to use another one. We'll find out as we go, everyone. Spooky temporal sound effects will not deter me from my task. Oh fuck, we're gonna need another one. If I hadn't cut this up... What just hurt me? Why did I make a hurty sound? All vital boxes and the connecting bits. Let's try. Right, you're right. Okay, cool. Then we gotta do some splitting. Honestly, the multiplayer in this feels like it'd be a great time. Because you would just get to be very chill. Or I suppose everyone would have a task, so you wouldn't be as stressed, probably, you know? We still need to get another water source out here. There we go, that's done. We'll get some cooking done in a second, too. I think I might have just misseen it because it's been a little since I've gotten to play it in Smith, and I was like, huh, why isn't the smithing thing popping up? Because I forgot that I didn't have the hammer out yet. I swear I played this game for, I believe, 40 hours on the other save. Did I lose? Okay, no, I did not lose one of the nails. Go grab some snack real quick. Iron. Well, it also helps it go a little faster. We're gonna go make the plates after this, but I need some food, and I don't want to go back in and make food yet. We're just gonna look around and see if we can grab a snack. You know, as a good, as you really should be good at doing in this game, snacking on the go. Especially because I'm playing... I love playing the foraging class. Also, it means I can get away and get my temporal stability up a little. Because... yeah, no, my house is fucking haunted. Haunted by time ghosts. I made the mistake of picking that spot, and I'm going to stick with it, damn it, because I spent 2 hours rebuilding that house. 2 hours from... fucking... 2 hours from creative mode. Because I am not good at this game when it comes to the building still. Chicken. I don't care, chicken. I could have caught you. I could have had chicken tendies. Oh, hey. Okay, this is good to keep in mind. A stream. I also know the pigs got their model changed a little. Oh, there he is. Pig. Yeah, no, they changed the model. Now they look like just straight up boars. Neat. Now, of course, I can't say that they're boring, or I might get, like, canceled in Korea or something. That is some bullshit, by the way. Crony is like my only remaining Corpo VTuber I like, because all my Corpo VTubers graduate. It just keeps happening, everyone. If I like a Corpo VTuber, they graduate. It's my curse. It is my blight. And it is forever just going to haunt me. I can't say they're boring. Yeah, no. Shit. Oh no, I'm cancelled. Oh no, the Koreans are coming after me. I just gotta move my model the right way. I gotta do the little pinchy motion. And then, you know, it's the intimidation of, haha, that. God, it's so stupid. Welcome back, Joseph. That could have been a terrible mistake. That is a dead bunny. Let's see if there's anything left on this guy. Nothing wrong, the price of taters doubled. So far it's been a really bad farming season from what I've heard. Like, the price of tomatoes has, like, fucking quadrupled, apparently. It's not been a good time so far. We are in fact in, like, some interesting times, as the curses always say. I fucking hate it here. That's all I can say as well. Mostly, I did have some potatoes for lunch already, though. They were pretty nice. Or I suppose for dinner, actually. Alright, let us make another porridge. Maybe with less brain-shattering shroom. We'll have more of that later. This is the fun mushroom. Antivirus zomboids getting out that bow's bad too. Oh man, I saw someone who was rightfully fucking pissed when they saw that someone who just got off that boat was like sitting in like the tour bus they got off of, like taking their mask off. It's just like pain, Pecco. Mostly, when it comes to that, aside from the whole worry about people thing, make sure that if you have to deal with a rat, wear a fucking N95 mask. As well as make sure that, just make sure to be careful if you have to deal with any rodents. Like, especially I believe deer mice are really bad with it. Not you, Momiji, you're fine. Food. Alright, we'll make another thing of food. We gotta make some, like, actual food here. Actual factual porridge time. And we can just let that sit in the pot. Not like it'll overcook. Even before they add an overcooking mechanic, I would fucking die. Okay. We're gonna just let those spider webs go. Auckland butane lighter special. The only thing I can ever think of sometimes, and I hate to say this for rodents, is like, I have Filipino friends who talk quite plainly about hot water. Or boiling water specifically, and it's just like, Jesus. Okay. Time for more plate. Plate time. We gotta build some plates. As once we get some plates... Let me throw them. Actually, hold on. No, we can't use the quartz glass slabs for it. Which, that's a shame. So we gotta use all 4 of these. Sailor Iron Mouse from Sailor Moon is the best fictional mouse of all time, and I will not take any questions. I just love all the people who, like, actually fucking hate Stuart Little. And just how crazy they get about that. Like, the certified Stuart Little haters who, like, put him in Project Zomboid and carry him around to torture him. Like, why? How can I hate Stuart Little when I haven't thought about him in 20 years? Some people just do, apparently. I can't say firmly how I understand other people on that front. Plates. Alright, we will need more ingots. Ah, fuck. Makes sense. Just like, damn. Alright. Love Curious George. Mom said I always hate it. She always hated him because he got like causing trouble. It's like how a lot of parents hate Caillou. Because he gets to be a whiny little shit who gets away with everything. Also, Plushio's gonna everywhere and never end up finding one. I need to actually try Zomboid still. Is the thing there. Like, I have been meaning to. Honestly, I got the bellows here. I may as well use them for all they're worth. Because sure, these are going to be important for iron, but they make things go faster here. Like, I've watched a ton of videos of people playing it, but like, I've never actually gotten to play it too much, because it's just, I don't always have time for it. These are rookie numbers. We gotta pump this shit up. Get that one up to... in the bed now. Good luck with those finals, again. I wish you the best of luck, especially for fucking 9 AM math finals. Ganbatte! Okay. So let's do what we can here. Oh. Oh, did I fuck myself? Hold on. We gotta... split? No. Is it too cold? Too cold to work. That would do it. Ah. Play solo, you get to experience the depression of having no other humans to talk to. But if I stream it, then I can yap at everyone here. Sea server that already had winter by the time. Oh god, no. Joining in the winter. That is sure a way to, like, learn how to play the game. This game is also one of those games that's pretty brutal in the winter. Funny enough. Like, funny enough, that just seems to come up a lot, that survival game plus brutality in the winter is just a trend. It happens. I'd have a lot of nickels if for every survival game it does happen in. Ah, the Tink of the Forge does just sound pretty nice, honestly. We did a little bungling, but I'm remembering how this stuff works. The brutal winters just add to the comfy, honestly. Like, there's a lot of games where the comfy is boring. It's too comfy. And that's where I actually sit with a lot of survival games at this point. Or I suppose not survival games, but a lot of, like, cozy games, quote-unquote. You need challenge. You need the comfy to be something you had to carve out for yourself. In my opinion, anyway. Which is why this game is honestly my kind of comfy game. Not built for it. I'm originally from the South, so I feel that is all I can say. No, you fucker, get up. No. You're cold to work again. I need so many lanterns. I just want to build, like, one really good lantern real quick. Rotate. There we go. But the fun thing is I've also found that I actually do find the winter quite comfy. I like snow. It's not like it's something I need to have where I live, wherever that's at. But, like, it isn't bad. A snow day can be pretty nice, and certainly beats hurricane days in my experience, because that's also what I get to have for, like, holiday kind of days. And yeah, tornadoes, though. Tornadoes are real. Okay. We gotta get this in the water. We have Zeus out. You done bubbling yet? Alright, the bubbles have stopped. We have thoroughly, we've krilled this thing. Alright, we can make one more, but we need food. Again. How about we just try and stick these on? We need 2 ingots for this, so how about we do that? And get some food going. Again, while it's going. But actually, no, we don't need to get food going, we have food. Right, I was smart. I planned ahead of time. But playing Hurricanes CC meta is getting annoying. Too much crowd control, not enough fun. I keep on jumping a little when I use the bellows because it sounds like the breathing of like a monster next to me, and I'm like just like shit. Who do I gotta shoot? After all, I am a shrimp. I am a flightless creature. In this game, violence is how you survive, because by gods, everything will have to fucking krill you. Okay. Let's build another plate. We're gonna just finish this side first and see if that makes it go a little fast. Keyword is a little faster. And then we try this one now, because now we gotta do... Maybe this will go faster. I think we're getting a tempo, actually. Question, the answer is yes. Hell yeah, that is indeed the truth of things, Joseph. Violence is elegance. It is the universal language. It's how we get a lot of shit done in this day and age, or a lot of shit that should be done. But we don't get to because, well... I have a lot of things to say, especially when it comes to, like, certain things going on. Almost done with this one. Then we can have a lantern. That'll be so nice, everyone. I think I accidentally, like, touched it a little, is why I keep, like, making little pain noises. We gotta go to bed. Almost hypnotic in its own way. It also makes me a little sad though, because like... I kind of miss other games having crafting like this. Final Fantasy XIV has okay crafting, I would say. It's certainly not bad. And for the stuff they had that was like this back in 1.0, it was kind of ass. But for a game like this, I just wish there was more like this in other survival games. The totally opposite side of it is like, abiotic factor really makes crafting super duper easy, which I like. Where's the water at? I can't fucking see. Oh god. Alright, hold on. We need to, like, be a little smarter here. Do that. Be a smart fella, not a fart smeller. Just wandering around in the dark like that. Eat hose, drink hose water and eat dirt. Hose water was the stuff. To anyone who has never gotten to experience the joys of hose water, I pity them. There is truly no quenchier water in the world. It's got that, like, mineral taste to it, you know? Let's see. That's a cool looking one. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so... I fucked it up anyway because we need more nails and strips. Okay, sure. We'll do that tomorrow, though, in-game. Because we gotta hit the hay. But we're almost there. We just need one more thing of nails and strips. Hold on, we're gonna check the basement, because I keep hearing the spooky noise. No, it's not in the basement. I don't know. The entities are really trying to be troublesome. We're gonna sleep hugging our lantern, I think, because fuck anything spawning in on us, you know? Speaking of mineral water, that really isn't that minerally. I just have some basic run-of-the-mill water right there. Good morning, Tuber. Okay, we are back to smithing misadventures because I misremembered things. Thank you, Grey Count. Yeah. I'm not good at smithing. I don't remember a lot of how everything of it works. Do that. And we'll borrow this. We'll go just get this started again. That's I suppose why my favorite park, yes, was full of mythology. That's the thing, is like, it's kind of gross, but it's also how your body builds up, starts to build up its own kind of resistance to things. But I do think it's weird when people really try to, like, keep their kids away from every single bit of dirt and stuff. They need to be able to get in trouble like that. How'd the house move over? So I tried to do the commands for, like, copying and pasting it via the creative mode, but I fumbled around it, so I just rebuilt my house entirely using creative mode instead. So now we have the house, too, Electric Boogaloo. It is kind of just the same thing with, like, a few minor upgrades. More specifically, that water is typically like brackish water that has the brain-eating stuff in it. The hose water should be mostly okay, as long as you're actually using it for the hose stuff. Minus the mercury, yeah. Oh damn, rip. Missing the dailies because of maintenance. Oh god, the fucking data center bullshit. If I say my opinions about AI data centers, I'm going to be in, like, trouble. That's all I can jokingly, but also truthfully say. firebomb your local AI data center. That's all I can say. Let's not forget that, like, rainwater itself is also slightly acidic, so you're gonna have your own problems there. And then once these nails are done and we get our new lantern made, we're gonna need to go away from the base for a little. I think our brain's starting to hurt from the temporal shenanigans. Roadkill's here, still got to swim. Okay. Our tongs and our hammer are gonna break soon, but we got some good smithing in. We're gonna get a lantern made, damn it. Why did I make 2 plates? I don't need 2 plates. I may be stupid. I think I made... we made too many plates. We now have a spare plate, one for the cat. Ah, yeah, true. We gotta give him like a nice copper plate. Look, I've considered chiseling the cat a bed out of something. Because, you know, a cat bed would be cute. Okay. Now up here. Ooh, that's comfy. Alright, we have a lantern up here, so now we don't have to, like, reset torches and stuff, and this hopefully should keep away the entities. That's comfy. Cat throne is what'll end up. Yeah. No, the table is the cat throne, obviously. Goober. Goober. On the ground, then complain in your ear that it doesn't have food. I'm so lucky I don't have to deal with that for my actual cats. Okay, we're going to go a little further away from home to go get our temporal stability up. So for those who are stuck in ads, you're probably not going to mix much. We just need to go away from home and get our brain back on our shoulders. Because that is really... That's the funny fucking thing with this save. Oh, hey, look. Okay, cool. We're gonna actually... We should grab the shovel. I will use my hands for this, though. Because we're gonna get some more bony stuff. More bony soil. For more gachapon. Maybe we'll get more candles and can make more lanterns. That'd be nice. Free though, this tree can fuck off, for the most part. But no, luckily for me with the cats, it's like... Popple is just particular about what she will eat, and Sable really likes pork, and really likes swordfish, of all things. And now that she can't eat raw fish, because, you know, autoimmune shenanigans, I may as well get her something that I can get that she will eat fully cooked that she likes. So I've got, like, a teensy bit of swordfish. Oh, I think that's all the soil. Is there anything in here, like last time? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, heather. I need to actually see the heathers. I hear that that's like one of those kind of fundamental plays kind of thing. You know? Mind you, I'm like actually not huge into musicals. I've watched a few. I think Book of Mormon is still my favorite, but that's mostly because it's funny. Resets are technical Thursday, you can get the reset in the day. Capstone, the idea is tomorrow. I get Lunacy to sit on, get nothing to capstone. I don't know if the currency's going on, but I know enough gacha games. And those are some deer over there. And welcome back, everyone. I could use a little food. I still need to get the blood trail mod back in. Or I suppose I need to download the blood trail mod, because that... If there's a utility I think that this game needs for, like, wolves and dog taming, it's tracking animals that you hunt. Because, by God, the fact they don't leave, like, a blood trail or anything and just get to disappear into the earth is kind of fucking infuriating. I thought that was a chunk that hadn't loaded in. Damn. I don't know where that deer went. This... oh, there you are. Ugh. Come on. The human ability to sling thing quickly is how we got better. Minecraft Warden concept. No, I have not. Where the fuck did it go? I'll do some harvesting here, but I really was waiting to have some meat for dinner. More rye, at least. Playing game. Ah, so that's like... that's not the big paid currency, that's just a good currency. We're actually playing the game. Speaking of which, my wife has finally been revealed in GFL 2. I'm gonna have to play that again. Because they finally revealed not only is Wilrod playable, but she actually gets her costume from the first game in. Which is nice, because, like, that was a good costume. And she actually has a nice costume in the second game that isn't, like, insanely boring fan servicey, if that makes sense. Like, I'll be real. I like fan service. I'm certain that some of you have got here that, yes, bisexual kind of shenanigans. But, like, there's, like, a certain level of gooner that is kind of boring. You know, it's kind of like how lingerie is better than just straight up naked kind of vibe. Like, naked ain't bad, but, like, it's also kind of boring. And that's the thing about some of the gooner shenanigans going on in that game, is, like, it's just a little too much. New Arknights is... yeah, the Enfield designs are kind of... They seem like they're missing kind of the sauce. And, like, it's not even that GFL has always been like, oh, totally not fan servicey designs. It's always had fan service, but also had, like, a good mix of, like, waifu in tactical gear with a skirt that looks sick as hell. And you could get something fan servicey too if you wanted. Like, no problem about that, because there's a good amount of girls with, like, just straight up fan service designs. Hell yeah. Some of them are really nice. But, like, when pretty much every design is fan service, it becomes kind of bland. Okay, we can maybe make another one soon. GFL was Nikkei but tamer. It was Nikkei before Nikkei. And now GFL 2 is, like, trying to do straight up the Nikkei thing. Which, again, I mostly don't mind, but it's like, some of the designs are pretty boring. Well, we lost that deer, because I really need to get that one mod installed. I think that's gonna be on the list when I hop off the stream tonight, is I gotta download the Blood Trail mod. And that also is one of those, again, real-world applications of something, is like, Blood Trail, but also that is what dogs were for with hunting. They weren't directly hunting for a lot of them outside of, like, the burrowing breeds, like, you know. The reason wiener dogs are such little shits is they were bred to hunt down stuff in burrows. I say this because I've had experiences with a very overstimulated and bored wiener dog that is kind of a little shit. Oh. Yeah, fish! One click, but it takes two, they lied to you. That is some false advertising right there. Okay. Okay, you know what we're gonna do in a moment? We need to do some fishing. How do I fish? Simple fishing pole. And then bait. How do I make basic bait? We don't have... Much easier to fish if it has bait. Alright, so we need... sticks and twine or rope. Change of plans, we're fishing. You know me, everyone. I fucking love fishing. I have the hat after all. Hold on. I gotta put the hat on. If this is what we're doing right now, I need to get the hat on. Let's find that. Let's get that on. Live 2D stuff. Yeah, here we go. Here we fucking go. Yes, we're loading the file. There we go. Oh, it's a little janky on there, but good enough, you know? We're just gonna put the hat on. And it is time to change tracks in this game. God, the turn spit dog, all that makes me think of is like that creature is like cursed to exist as a Flintstones entity, you know? Like, that is its existence. That is a creature from the Flintstones, like the Flintstones dinosaurs there. The fucking turnspit dog. It sounded... Like, I actually had to Google that, because that sounded fake to me. That didn't sound real. I thought someone was, like, pulling my leg when that came up. But no. The British, unironically, bred a dog just for that. I genuinely can't believe it. Hold on, where are the red? This is called half of my UI is hidden behind the camera. Flintstones, horrible crimes against God. Oh, that does describe the British quite a bit. I have a lot of crimes against God. Part of being their cuisine, and I say as someone who likes British food. Like, I have eaten a good amount of delicious British food, and I still gotta say their cuisine has so many fucking travesties in it. Alright. How does fishing work in this game? I saw the fish. Show me the fish. Give me the fish. How does this work? Roll wheel is not it. We don't have any baits. This might take a little. Play Lemons Company, you'll see if it's gotcha, doesn't gotcha, especially considering you just play the beginning half with a friend center. So, kind of like most games, really, when it comes to gotcha games, do just like, you know, if you have a friend who's actually done all their whaling, you can just borrow their stuff. Even GFL has that. Very loose rope. Yes, it is. I don't know how the fishing works here yet. I just, come on. I want the fish. Are they scared by the bait? Oh, no, come on. Come on. So I nearly forgot, right, this particular patch does add actual honest-to-God fishing. Does it have a guide here? Game mechanic fishing. Worm grunter to get worms. Fishing pole bait, large body water, yeah. Finding the fish. We found fish. Fished out. Worms, stink bait, small, medium, large fish only caught by meat. Dead fish is bait. So maybe these guys, they might be a little too big for having no bait. I'll give them like another few minutes. It's already 5 o'clock in game. We have a few other things to do still. It'd be nice if I could catch some fish. I don't even want to eat them entirely. I want to turn them into wall decorations. I want this to look like a fucking fisherman hut. Just cover the place with fish, damn it. Yeah? Yeah, you coming? It looks yummy, doesn't it? Doesn't it look delicious? Sadly, we are before the time of hot dogs being invented is the thing, Sunbro. Because like, the funniest thing that still gets to me, because again, I just got a lot of weird things. Maybe I'm too close? Is that apparently... Oh! He bit? He bit? He bit? Was I supposed to catch it then? Hold on. So... using the right bait. Fished out. We'll give it another minute or two. Now I'm hiding, they do seem to be going in on it. Hot dogs are right there in the water. I mean, true, the organic hot dog. The organic corn dog could be some good food for them. I don't actually even know what these fish are. They look kinda... They don't look like bass. They're too long for that. Mind you, I've never actually gotten to try bass, aside from sea bass, which is... Sea bass is honestly kind of unremarkable. At least from my experience of it. I do want to actually get someone to try to make the fancy Nobu sea bass someday. But for the most part, when I've had sea bass, it's kind of like, eh. They are kind of gar-looking, you're right. There's a mod I do love still, it's the fucking zoom mod. A lot of those things you'd think would be in vanilla. Maybe the on level ends, pride each other, company, sinners, save for a fight, the real trouble's one. Mostly, all I can think with sea bass is, I have to admit though, the Animal Crossing, how much they're little fuckers. Like, you play enough Animal Crossing, and you just want to punch a sea bass in the face. It's that one shitpost of like... I think it's like Andrew Zimmerman talking about... Not Zimmerman, no. Talking about, you know, of all people, fucking Henry Kissinger and Laos. But no, I'm talking about the sea bass. Because the sea bass is also a terrible creature. So we need bait. So... Worm grunting stick. What are the climate, the bear, the chance? So we need to make a worm grunting stick later. Okay. Okay, they've been very complex with the fishing. I'm not complaining, just Right, we need a stick. So we grab one stick, take the stick and the knife, and we make a worm grunting stick. Now we can get worms. Who out there grunting they worm? Yeah, I haven't seen any fennel around, is the thing. So like, we're just gonna be doing... Or sticking offhand. I may be stupid. Alright. Heavy is the hand that grunts the worms. It works better when the soil's wet, but like... I'm gonna try somewhere else real quick. Takes both hands to grunt these worms, boys. Worms freshly grunted. Where are my worms at? Apparently I'm not grunting these worms hard enough. Is my guess. Does it have to happen on soil or on dirt, actually? Hold on. Worm's haunted. Bare soil. I may be stupid. I may be stupid, everyone. We need bare soil, which is its own kind of conundrum. It's like... where the fuck is some bare soil at? Like, how do I just use the hoe to get bare soil? Does sand work? No. Sand wouldn't work, because sand isn't soil, so it's its own thing. Ripped off some of your facial hair. Oh no. Well, that's one of those things I did like about the other survival mod. You just pick up rocks and sometimes there'd be worms. And then other times there'd be a fucking snake. One grassy dirt that doesn't have the tall grass. That'll work, is the question. Like, we gotta get some worms grunted up. I need fish, damn it. I want to fish. They've got me. They're hitting me. Right in the fishing hole. And I gotta fish. Nobody rares place. Low quality, check C for rainfall. So rainfall around here. Oh, hello. I heard you. Come on. I'm trying to fish. Stop trying to ruin my day. Thank you. Oh. That's fun to have spawn right there next to me. What's the dog doing? The dog is dying like a dog. Alright, let me actually pause for a second to read that after I put some stuff away. Because getting assaulted by the wildlife aside... So, rainfall here is common. We do have some slightly higher quality soil nearby, but the thing about that is, like, it's only under the ruins, otherwise it's all low quality soil. And that's its own kind of problem. We have some medium fertility soil on us, it's just actually putting it somewhere. Yes, Goober. He yells at the wall. Honestly, if I knew why, I'd be yelling too. Probably. Where is... There it is. Onion. Onion! The onion, what it doing? It's gonna get cooked. I will find out how this worm works later. Yeah, tuber. I think let's get some cooking done, though, because we're gonna need food. We're gonna need more food tomorrow. We always need more food. I mean, it's this kind of game. And we should probably get to growing soon. Truth be told, if the pantry... if the cellar isn't working like it used to, it'll take a long time to grow. Well, we might want to move anyway, because this is, this area was where I just set up this house at, because this is the house I had in my earlier save, so I just entered creative to rebuild it. But also, if it's not, like, actually... No, this is not counting as a cellar down here. If I really need to change it to a door, that is annoying. I don't want to have to do that, because the cellar door worked before. The trap door worked before. I don't know what has changed. Is it too big? Did I make it slightly too big, is the question. Well, for now... I don't know. We'll move some of this upstairs. I did find some decent amount of fertile soil, because there's 3 batches of ruins here that have it under it. I also found some what is it? Bony soil for panning later. No, this is working as a cellar. At least it looks like it. The icon isn't coming up, but it says good for 104 days versus up here where it's good for 40 days. So, I'm assuming it's working as a cellar? I don't know. I really don't know, anyone. I wish I had an answer for this situation. We're gonna use all this spell. We're gonna make some soup that makes me not think about the horrors outside. And we're gonna just keep trying to make lanterns as we go, because god, we need lanterns, apparently. Hey, no, I need you over here. This is so a long time. It is a solid trapdoor, it's just earlier I got very used to seeing the cellar icon, it just hasn't been coming up, though, is the funny thing. Maybe I'm just not seeing it because I am a little blinded by what I'm doing. But yeah. It says working as a cellar. I just need more berries so I can also start brewing wine. I know, Tuber, the horrors are persisting outside. I just love how the cat just yells at things. It really is the perfect actual cat experience in this game at times. He's seeing something in that wall. I don't know what it is, but he's seeing something. I'll pull some more wood in later. We're actually gonna harvest some wood soon, too. Gladius should probably not use too much, because it's actually a very good weapon. Oh, wait, we actually did catch a fish. Hold on. I just didn't see that. Alright, so we got a pickerel. Brown storage blaze into... Oh, shit, we can put the fish eggs. So we can taxidermy it if we get to preserve it, but we don't have zinc sulfate or borax. Yeah, because powder borax comes from finding borax, which we do not have nearby. And zinc sulfate... No, we don't have any of that. Well, we're just gonna cook this fish. Time to flay. Forget Flava Flav, it's Flava Fish. I just keep that MF thing on me. It's in the whole fish. Okay. Tab menu. Debug rooms HI. Okay, yeah, this does count as a cellar, just wasn't showing the icon right. I assume part of it might be... Oh, lost audio. I assume part of this might be because of the fact that, I did most of the rebuilding here in debug mode because I was struggling with getting the creative mode to work. How do I turn this off? Off? No. Okay, on high. There we go. Okay. That is what I was having to check. It does have its own pop-ups for that. I'm so glad this game just makes so many uses of in-context stuff to make you just understand how the game works. Question is, do we try to keep some of this fish around? I think we should try and smoke some of this. We have enough fish to truss, which we can smoke. There is a shiver out there just being loud as fuck. Yeah, it's right here. And I think that's why Goober's yelling at the wall, is that that's causing problems. Yeah, I think we're gonna smoke this fish, because that will preserve it for later. We could use some food right now, but on cod. Yeah, trussing is one bring that. And smoking is really good for preservation. Fresh for one day. We will go outside in the morning to go get that done. I'm not going out in that bullshit. We're also gonna put this stick in the left hand away-ish for now. Yeah, we'll go try and do some more grunting later. For now, I don't know how well it's gonna go. The lantern up here working is kind of nice. Yeah, I think we gotta actually keep the Gladius kind of like as a back pocket weapon. Because man, that thing does a lot of damage. Yeah, the chickens say it's morning. Get the spears ready. It may be morning. But you know, for these fuckheads, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's what the problem is. I hear another portal nearby. Oh, it's just right there. That's what the problem is. My neighbors are being obnoxious. That's what. Now we know. Just want to go get my food smoking. So I actually am surprised. I don't think pemmican is in this, but that probably isn't a mod. I feel you. I also am like history nerd, and also like specifically I know a lot about foraging and stuff, which is where my stuff comes in mostly. Come on. Which is where, like, for most of the mushrooms, at least until the new ones, I could identify which ones were and weren't poisonous at a glance, because they actually do a really good job of, you know, of actually making it obvious as to the actual species they're emulating. It's cool. But you can, like, actually seal food in wax, and by wax I mean actual wax, but also fat. Again, pemmican, I wouldn't be surprised if someone made a mod for it, especially, because it feels like the kind of thing someone would mod into this game. Like, the mod I'm using right now, at least one of the mods I'm using, was one that had fishing before fishing was added as, like, a full-on thing. We don't want to just, like, take that other fish. That'll get things killed. That will, like, deplete that little bit of water a little too much, I think. Let's do a little exploring. Maybe we'll do a little fishing. Mostly I'm a little surprised as to how the fishing works in-game, because I thought it was going to be a little more complex. Number of food and butchering mods. I tried to use a few of them. Are these harvestable, or are they going to explode? Like, I have mostly a few, like, interesting food options like so. Try that knife, actually. Yeah. Like, these mussels are part of a mod, because it makes sense. There is a lot of shellfish you can eat, and it does give a slightly earlier source of lime, because you can actually grind up the shells. Makes sense. That is actually another thing that feels like I'm a little surprised had to be modded in. Mostly, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna set this soil at. I also had to do the panning, I think. Oh, that's right there. Lovely. And the chickens are not happy. Mostly, I had one of the other food mods installed, but it was kind of broken. I think I might have done something wrong with it. Interact button. We got shells and meat. The meat will cook. The shells we'll put away. We'll grind these up later, because lime is useful. And then we make lime water. Which gets us I think that's... I know that is one of the steps. Here it is, one of the steps for making leather. Leather has a lot of steps in this game. Like, you want to talk about historic stuff. Brains tan their own leather. I know some people have added... brain mods just for the leather tanning. Kind of like how someone added a piss mod to this game, and that's also part of tanning options. It's also funny because it gives you a button to piss on your friends with. IRL? I couldn't tell you about that one, sadly. What am I doing out here, really? I think we should go do panning instead. And then, like, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna set up all this soil at for any kind of actual harvestry. Because I also want to build a barrier around it, and not just walls. As far as I've seen, there's one bit of problem of that a lot of the herbivores will path very badly into food. Because now they actually try to eat your crops, which means, well, we get the meat pit back. The mystery flesh pit will return, except domesticated. Alright, that's probably why we can't go panning. Because this is right here while we're trying to go pan. Well, let's go see if we can find somewhere to fish at, or somewhere else to, like, just get stuff at. Because, yeah, here's all of the good amount of medium soil around here. We're not SOL, we just have to, like, take some soil from here and just work on things. Because I almost want to tough it out in this area in spite of, like, the higher temporal instability. Oh shit, a kid. What? I think that goat, like, jumped me. I know that the male goats will try to beat the shit out of you, so I'm just gonna, like, you know... just gonna not bother these guys too much. I do not want to get rammed to death. Look, the domestic flesh pit will be a much better attraction than the mystery flesh pit because, you know, like a leash on it or something. It'll be ready to just chill there. To just get me meat as needed. Oh, hey, look. What's that? More drugs? Free. Free drugs right in our backyard. This seraph is just going to continue to be high as balls because that's the only edible mushrooms I've been able to find in any quantity has been these fucking wavy caps. I think these things are going to teach us the secrets to the rip in the fabric of space-time right there if we just keep eating these. All the mushrooms we've been able to find, like, I found one almond mushroom and that's it. Everything else has been these. I would love to actually, like, I know you can kind of do it with how the how the map system works in game, but like, in RimWorld you could just name areas, you know, or the areas already had names when the world was generated. And I'm starting to get ideas for names for this place just because of just what keeps happening in this cursed-ass valley. Cursed-ass Valley is also not a terrible name, but not the name I would immediately go with. But guys, this valley just curse. Hey there, Lumi. High life ideology bound. Yeah, kind of. We are getting high as shit on shrooms. Hey there, Remy. Yeah, we are back to vintage. We're in a new save. Green Valley, honestly not wrong. The funny thing about that is they could add that in as like a very good source of fabric, because remember everyone, part of the way that they got weed destroyed in the US is because the paper industry really hated that they could make cheap paper like that. Yeah, these are poisonous. Because, you know, always gotta love that industry bullshit happening. Yeah, no, we're actually pretty good on peat for fuel at least. Let me mark this. Flesh Pit National Park. That's all I can call the situation with, like, all the, with the possibility of us making, you know, another fucking meat pit. The Mystery Flesh Pit National Park is still just, like, an absolute treasure. It's one of those things, like, it's the perfect level of casually creepy. It's not trying to be creepy, it's not trying to be weird, it just exists, and I really like that from a writing standpoint. Because, you know, there's a lot of stuff, like, especially in SCP, there are people that you'll see and it's just like they're trying to be like, ooh, look at how spooky this is, look at how scary. But nah, the Mystery Flesh Pit just fucking exists. I need the blood mod. I need the blood trail mod so badly. Yeah, there have. Let me get this fucking... Yeah, the mundane take is like, it's very well done. It makes it even more profoundly weird because of just how plainly it puts everything. How much, you know, it's trying to just make it a thing that exists. Okay, cool. No, this is forest floor soil, which sucks. Yeah, I think pretty much everything I had updated to 1.22 already is part of why we made the switch over. Devil's Tooth. I think this one is poisonous. Not just from the name. Yeah, it's poisonous. It's really damn cool looking, though. Like, this is a cool mushroom to see them put in the game. Can we do some fishing? Are there fish? There is... there's a crab! Holy shit! No, no, no. Come back here. You will not escape me. I am the superior crustacean here. No, no. Come back here. Crab. Oh my god, it crawls like a fucking spider. And it should, it's a crab, but like... There we go, we got him. Heavy one, we got him. Fucking bird-eye crab. Yummers! I don't think I can give crab to, Toolbur. But we'll see. Yeah. Good night, Wujin. Yeah, I'll see you on Saturday for Decay, which... it's wild to me that you said that. I don't believe you've gotten to play it. And like, yeah, I never have gotten to, so that'll be fun. That'll be at the usual collab hours. Oh. Airlines is in Germany, and like, now he's like, God, I wish we could recruit a German VTuber, but all I can say is, I can't do the European collab hours. They're too early for me. Oh boy, wavy caps. We're getting high again. Cause yeah, the fact that they added the fucking psychedelic mushrooms is hilarious to me. Doubly so because it's all we've been able to find. Our only edible shroom is the edible of edible shrooms. It's not a gourmand. I'll tell you that much, because that's the other way that they get clarified when you're talking about... Oh, there we go, almonds. Who the fuck critter was that? Oh, we're hungry. We'll fix that. Oh, it's a pig. Hi, pig. You just do what you're doing. I'm not gonna bother you. I, in fact, gotta get home. Actually, that's something I need to find still from this new save, is I need to find a source of clay. That's something I'll need to take a good amount of time to do. So I found some copper. I found a fucking bear up there. Yeah, you hunt whatever's over there. I'm getting over here. Fuck you. Found some other ruins. No, this isn't other ruins. This is just some more of the ruins. That's fine. And cool, the spooky portal has gone away. So we're gonna get to some more panning after we eat then. Because yeah, Remy, I rebuilt the house from scratch because I tried to do the whole custom stuff or it's supposed creative mode stuff and I fucked it up. I did not figure out how to do it right. Is me, I am the starved one. It's okay. We're used to this, everyone. We're very used to this. Let's get some of this shit put away. Like the seeds. I only really went about rebuilding it specifically because I only just got done with the copper. Plus, I did change it up a little. It's just that, yeah, I haven't gotten so deep into the game that... I also partially did it because I wanted to bring back Goober. Crab, there's meat pie. Okay, oh, okay, we can make some actual, like, big food here. Like, if I didn't have a cat, I probably would have been fine to do, like, a full just fuck it, we ball, rebuild things. Redo it myself, but... cat. We're gonna make a seafood stew here. Freshwater mussel crab meat stew with some mushroom and some turnip. Ooh, yeah, no, this Seraph is eating so fucking good still. Like, all we can say about my Seraph still. A fucking crab meat and mussel stew. The only thing that's missing is like some salt or something. Friends are apparently spinning an advanced shore server. I'm gonna love getting into it with these baller tunes. Hell yeah. I gotta see if I can join in if I got the time for it. Because that's the thing I would like to do. It's just, it also depends on how much time I have. I feed you the crab. No, I cannot. I'm sorry, Tuber. Because that's the thing. This isn't Goober here, this is Tuber, because he is Goober too. He's a little different looking, but we still have a cat, damn it. Part of us only? Are you really saying I'm that spineless? That is all I can say in response to that, is a sad E. I can't believe you. Crab, 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 crab. Pardon me. I actually do like good crab, though, honestly. Like, crab is one of those foods that I've had a fair few times as, like, a boring thing. But damn, good crab. Go, get this put away. Ugh. Also, damn, more specifically with the crab stuff I've seen recently is I've been watching some Iron Chef. And, like, the spider crab episode was stupidly good looking. I've never even had spider crab, it just sounded really nice. Oh yeah, we should go get the smoked fish in if it's been smoked enough. Not dark enough for things to start attacking us. Okay, it's still smoking. 87%. Fuck it. Let's do some panning. We got gambling to do. We can do a little panning, a little gambling as a treat. We've already found a few candles after all. We got some crab to snack on. No butter, but you know, we're not at that phase yet. Would be nice though. Actually, is butter something you can even make in this game? It makes sense if it's not. I think the main thing with milk is like you can kind of use it for some cooking and then making cheese. Which honestly is like kind of, I'd say, the end game goal, and I don't just say this because I'm like a terrible cheese addict. If you can get to the point where you can make cheese in this game that has a fuck ton of steps, you have won. Cheese, yes, cheesu. Hell, there's even multiple types in the game, like actual cheese. Cause like you can make blue cheese of all things. But you have to have very specific conditions for it to actually turn into blue cheese instead of just basic cheese. And it does need to actually age in like your cellar and stuff. But I need to actually like catch stuff to milk for that. I know there's some goats nearby, it's just catching them. I'll have to herd them into something. Alright, that's going to be also like still setting up the planting. I think I will set that up somewhere soonish because like I do have a good amount of water I can use for that. But you know, let's go grab a stick real quick. If we can find one real fast. We got a spot of bare soil right there. We can try to do some more grunting. I said this and I'm gonna finish this up and then there's gonna be like grass over it. Also very stormy in this area. Like increasingly stormy. This isn't a bad thing, it's just like damn. No. Flax fiber's still in my inventory, huh? Alright, let's see if the grass over there is still good or not. Otherwise, we will just get back to more, pardon me, Mr. Fish. Cool. We will try a little more grunting, damn it. But we gotta just see if this juice is worth the squeeze and if this worm is worth the grunting. Straight grunting my worm. No, we're not getting... This... I see now what you mean about it being kind of not the best... Not a very satisfying method. Alright, we're gonna go inside in a moment. It's getting dark. See. No bitches. Nope. No worms, no bitches. We're in such a terrible place right now. Can't get a copper spirit lease. It's just we need more clear quartz. Yeah, because quartz glass slabs can't be used for lanterns. Bathe the fruit to attract fireflies. And when it's full though, how long does it last? If it lasts forever, I might do a few of those. Okay. We're now okay on food. Tomorrow we check the smoker. And we go sip your water first. Ow. Making terrible sounds because my neck is really crunchy tonight. Like, my neck cracked itself earlier when I was trying to, like, get my helmet off. Shit is not pleasant. We gotta leave the chickens in their bitch area. We need them to just make less bad chickens. Oh, hey Lurk, welcome in. I will get you a shout out in just a second when I finish up this panning. I did not get to see what you were streaming tonight, but I hope it went well. We have like a barely amount of fruit there. Our nutrition needs. We are catching scurvy, everyone. Just okay. I don't think seraphs catch scurvy. If they do, I'd be very concerned. Let's get something. It feels like I got more earlier when I was doing this. Ah, you played some more Brazil. How'd that go? Native gold nugget. There's gold in them there hills. Apparently. Ally for Electrum. Gee, the Electrum is like... I've seen a lot of Electrum, or at least I've seen a lot of pictures of Electrum. Most of the Electrum's kind of greenish. What level did you get up to in there, though? Would I have to ask? Let's eat some of this. Yummy crab meat. Honestly, if there's a big reason I didn't want to restart the save entirely, though. I don't feel like doing the whole copper panning again. Anything else I'd be fine to redo for the most part. But the copper panning to getting copper tools to get copper stuff again is genuinely, I think, one of the more frustrating parts of this game. But again, that's just my opinion, everyone. And I say this as someone who's, like, stuck trying to get, zinc. Because the prospecting hell of getting stuff to make bronze is its own kind of thing, but I can mostly deal with that. And a little bit of panning is fun, but like a full fucking forever panning trying to get that stuff is just... ugh. Yeah, the pain, trouble, nightmarish. A little annoying too. What we will do is, though, is we might want to get some ladders made and go snooping around nearby. In a bit, anyway. At the very least, I should probably do some... should probably actually set up the soil. I know there's like a few ways to move water around-ish. If anyone knows, I'll take suggestions, because yeah, I could maybe see about making like an elevated platform. Or like digging next to things. 90% gamblers quit before making it big. Well, we could keep going gambling. We've gone through all the rocky, or like the stone, the bone soil, so now it's gonna be probably a lot of junk in the muddy, in the gravel. We'll see how one stack of gravel does us. And then, we'll see how, you know... Where does this take us? Oh, we got something from it. A little copper. A little teensy bit of copper, sure. God's smallest little fraction of copper. No, not do that. Okay. That is enough of that for now. I don't mind a little panning. Oh, hey, we got a pre-rusted gear. Look at that. Okay. Rusted gear. A little bit of copper. Not bad, not bad at all. Got some smoked fish, which stays good a long while. I know, Goober. Put that up here, just use it as we need it, because, well, we might need fish. And let's hope we don't get struck by lightning going out also, because, like, that is also a thing that can happen. Nearly happened a few times already. Humpy mech, single light dodge robots, and helldivers. Ah, man, I got to play some helldivers recently, and it's still... I really do enjoy the game, I just wish the devs would chill a little. Like, it's still a fun as hell game. Swarm in 3 days. Oh, we got another skep right there. Get more bees. I know you can get some crazy ops going on with the bees and stuff, especially. Oh, look! More wavy caps. Yay! At least the wavy caps are like the funny, happy rainbow hallucinations, unlike some things. That is... okay, we actually have a very good source of resin right here, too. Blueprint is there, but yeah... the devs kind of just feel like an adversarial GM sometimes. Because I really want to enjoy the game, I just wish they had that the vision aligned more with what we the players want. It does not help that the glazed divers exist. And I think that— oh, Jesus Christ! That bear was climbing the fucking tree. I was like, what the fuck is that black lump? And then, yeah, no. I'm just gonna hope it's stuck in there. Honestly, I'd say check it out if you can. I think I saw people posting about it on Twitter specifically. Or that I specifically saw it being yapped about recently, you know? Oh god, that would be a terrifying mod. Let's collect some blueberries. This is a big old blueberry patch. We'll put this on the map. Personally, I have to admit, I'm iffy. I'm not the biggest on blueberries. Like, they're not bad, but I actually do like strawberries more. But my special favorite still is just mulberries. Are just delicious. Baked into the pastry, yes. Yeah, exactly. Like, I will not deny, I will crush some blueberry lemon ricotta pancakes. That shit is the tits. Strawberries best. Strawberries, it's like, there's some really good strawberries out there. Strawberries run the gamut, really, of like really good to really shitty. Like, I've had some really damn good strawberries. I bought the crazy stuff from, like, the Asian market. Not the full-on $20 for a strawberry, mind you, but, like, the imported stuff is built different. And there are a few places in the US that have started to grow them like that, too. We have more clear quartz. That'd be nice. Yes, we have like one more. If we get one more clear quartz, I can finally... Okay, cool. We can now make another lantern and like finally get the house to stop feeling like it's haunted entirely. And yes, the thing, the good strawberries I've gotten outside of the Asian ones have been from Canada, so I believe it. Like, I think it's like specifically the hanging growth ones are the really good ones. Blueberry versus my front yard and elderberries too. It's too dry in Colorado for strawberries unless you remember to water them a lot. A friend of mine has some in his yard. Where I'm at, it's like there's enough water they might grow okay. Most of the time, though, what I've grown has been like savory fruit, so to speak. So mostly I've grown tomatoes and peppers. Holy shit, okay, now we hit the resin mother load in this save. Actually, I've never really had elderberry. I've had gooseberry. Recently I had a really nice gooseberry and gooseberry ginger cider that was phenomenal. And I want to get more of it. Good for bringing one called Pawpaw. I've not gotten to try the Pawpaw itself properly, but I have gotten to try a Pawpaw cider. It was okay. Damn, that's just a shame to hear about those plum trees, because, like, a good plum is really yummy. Just good plums, though. Mostly when I think of plums, though, I honestly think of the Japanese ones. Specifically, like, I love umeboshi, but I also love umeshu. Totally different flavors for the same fruit, honestly. Bed? Okay. Alright, more resin. I think when I get to the point where I have to deal with stuff for resin, I am not going to be in too much trouble. Because that is, like, 3 resinous trees I found out here. And we're going to try and see if we can actually, like, turn these blueberries into something. I do have the crusher. Like, if we can actually turn these blueberries into blueberry juice and, like, give the pulp to the chickens, that would be the dream. Alright, here are potatoes too. They're native to the Andes, so they do well in severe altitudes. Yeah, Colorado and the Andes would be, like, not mirrors, but certainly the potato would be very happy there. That makes a lot of sense. Tomatoes grow fantastically here, it's just that sometimes there's droughts. The one time I really grew tomatoes, though, I only had 3 survive into being harvestable, but they're like the best damn tomatoes I've had in my life. Like, they were just perfectly sweet and savory at the same time. Which tomatoes? Miniature tomatoes. Oh yeah, cherry tomatoes, yeah. Blackberry bushes in my house, a couple of them died. You're not gonna have a hard time. Most blackberries are Himalayan blackberries, which are, like, incredibly invasive and will grow like a weed. Okay, some food. Some food. Always love spearmint. Spearmint is great. I do like spearmint sometimes. Oh, huge bush in one house. Every time we felt it, just plucked a bit and made tea. It has grow great in Kentucky. Huh? Where I'm from originally, it's like, it's mostly watermelons and strawberries that grow pretty nicely. More northern now, it's like, you get really excellent tomatoes. Lemon trees sound cool, don't know okay in central Texas. So they probably will, but you probably will need to, like, keep them quite moist, because citrus, I don't actually know. But oranges do great in Florida. Actually need to go find if the local black raspberry bush has, like, gotten any stuff out of it, because that's the thing, is I actually do a fair amount of foraging. In terms of those, between the black raspberries, the wine berries, and the mulberries are, like, incredibly easy to forage. Oh god, bamboo. Oh god, bamboo is so fucking invasive. So, you are just a wet currant mash. And I'm still trying to, like, actually smush this, but I don't think I have enough for this. We'll try this again real quick. The one thing about bamboo also is, like, it's not like a full-on monoculture level of bad like grass can be. How much do I need to actually make juice? Like, I suck with the juicing mechanic, I think. So, we need to use the fruit press, which takes... You know, I actually think I gotta hit the wiki for this. This is one of those times where I gotta do that real quick. We're going to the actual wiki. Vintage story. Olives from olive oil. Yep. Twist until fully released. Wait for liquid to fill the container. Must be greater than 4 liters. Okay. Yeah, so that's the problem. We need 13 fruit, 21... So, this would only make... Okay, no, we actually have enough for this. We're actually gonna push this stuff. I'm gonna go give those berries over to the, There we go. Then... Empty... you know, it smells like turn this into wine. Why not? We're gonna give this to the chickens. And... Okay, now that we figured that out, let me actually go get to the chat properly again. I'm assuming they always have at least one person grabbing some. I don't know what that one would be like. I suppose... Enjoy your babies. How you doing? You got any eggs? No. Hold on. Let's actually check these chickens real quick. And... Yeah. You guys... I gotta say, this rooster, he has got to get some bitches. He's gotta get those bitches already, you know? We cannot eat the fruit mash, sadly. We'll stick the rest of that in there later. 12-hour shift tomorrow? Oh, man. Yeah, you should probably get some rest soon. I'm probably gonna hit off things here soon because I do have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and so does Pothole. So, you know, double whammy of the cat and I gotta go to our respective doctors. So I'm probably gonna finish up this day in game and then hop out. Okay, cool. We have another tree. Yeah, save that. We need to keep moving though, so we can actually get our temporal stability back. Vanilla tamarind. I've never... Tamarind is like... I've had it as a flavorant, and it's quite yummy. But mind you, I love sour. I fucking love sour stuff. Like, my actual favorite fruit now is probably passion fruit. I never really got to try it before, and now that I have, it's like I'm a certified passion fruit freak. Put that shit on a shirt, put it on the shrimp, there you go, it's real, it's true. Black currants are over here. Let's just mark that. Cause you know, we gotta go get our brains back into sorts. Red currant. Ooh. Let's just mark this. Red currant. You know, we gotta mark the berries a little differently because each of them does. We can't just like do a mixed berry thing, much as that might, you know, mixed berry juice does kind of make sense as a concept. Who doesn't fucking love cran raspberry? I do. Temporal stability is still scuffed. We need to find a place for my brain to stabilize. It is not going up, going this way. I think south has been like the safest way to go to get this back. Well, we'll run south and try to... Yep, it's south. It's south. Remember, if your brain is starting to hurt from the things around you, go down south. Blackcurrant bush. There is only blackcurrants, not blackberries, right? The big thing I will say about like their change to things with the berry bushes that is a little weird sometimes is like there's a lot of berries that just grow like weeds. Like again, when I keep on bringing up blackberries, whitecurrant. Like I do think it's interesting how they added traits for every fucking berry though, or every fucking bush seems to have. That is one thing. If they're being stuck in an area like that does mean that I actually do have to be forced to go look out a little more. Like I already was Forage Max because playing a Malefactor, but like this just doubles down on it because my home is bad for me. Let's go over to Seth. Let me get you a shout out. I think I remember you were assembling Gumball today, weren't you? How'd that go? Over here we are doing some vintage story. We just restarted things, kind of. I did like rebuild my old house because fuck if I'm gonna deal with the coppering. Onions, because damn, those things grow all year round, you could just leave them. The thing with onions is like, most alliums are just, you place them and you can kind of leave them, is what I know. The big thing about, like, especially garlic is you do have to let it cure after you've actually harvested, or otherwise it's going to be missing something and it's going to go bad. Open saddle. What are you? Poisonous. Very poisonous. Gunpla news, Trim crashed and they built a new Gundam head. Talked about a lot of recipes. Ooh, nice. I had a stream crash on like Monday. That stuff is just always such a pain in the dick. Like I was just having a really nice night and then everything fucking crashed, including my game and OBS. So like, this stinks. What recipes are you guys talking about, though? It has been like fruit and harvest talk kind of vibes here. Restream causing the crash? It might be. But streaming to both platforms is so much easier than like remembering to upload VODs, is what I have to say. My day be so fine, then boom. Crashing. Everything and everything ever crashing. Oh, this It's kind of empty. Maybe he's having a style baseball cap that's the wall high text. I need to get... I need the whole, you know, woman want me, fish fear me, giant hat. I know someone has made it, but it costs like 10 bucks. And at that point, I should probably just make my own in some capacity. Because, like, I can draw. I should be able to make other bullshit for myself. It's as simple as that. Well, now we have hit the point where we start to lose temporal stability. So that seems to be we're on... Oh god, we really are on, like, the fucking fault line here. Japanese curry cooked like a stew, ramen, dairy-free milk sauce, mushroom soup gravy. Ooh, that sounds really nice. Well, what I'll say about the Japanese curry cooked like a stew is that's kind of how I do my curry. But I specifically do, like, a very fancy Ginza-style curry. Where it's, like, pretty much entirely a very nice beef stew until the end where the curry gets added. But also, the start of it is, like, stewing 1.5 pounds of onions until they're, like... Hello? Oh, it's a deer. Thought it was a cat. 1.5 pounds of onions until it's, like, 0.5 pounds of caramelized onion, give or take. Not even that, less than that. And that's also just a big part of the flavor. Mushroom soup gravy does sound good, though. Potato soul side, if I get him getting paid to LARP. Honestly, that sounds like the dream right there, Kadyusha. You get paid to be a chuny? That sounds so fucking good. That sounds like the perfect job. I know I could probably have captured this, but, like, we already have one rooster and 2 hens. Maybe this rooster might have gotten more bitches, but who knows. So let's go see if they ate the fruit, so I can go dump this in there real quick before it goes bad. Otherwise, we have more rot. We have rot for the compost pile. Okay, cool. You guys eat that. Please, please, fuck already. Come on. Fuck already. Do the horizontal tango. Make some more chickens. For the love of God. That's all I can say right now. Hello, Tuber. Yes, you are getting a piece of chicken. First steps would cook super slow, never above medium heat. So part of mine is that I try to save it for when chuck is on sale. So that it's really nice chuck, fatty chuck if I can find it specifically, that for itself gets seared on every side before it actually goes into things. Because I use an Instant Pot for mine. The Instant Pot is, like, fantastic for this kind of recipe. What else do we have in here that we can get rid of? Keeping those. Worcestershire sauce instead of fish sauce. Mine doesn't use either of those, actually. Mine uses beef stock, and I also add, like, I cook tomato paste into it. Specifically, like, once the beef is done and the fond is in there, I add some tomato paste and some garlic. Let that cook a little, and then I add the splash of Shaoxing and then beef stock. Because I have Shaoxing around, because I do the occasional Chinese cooking. Mostly, though, I have sake for cooking, though. Let's get some food. How are we doing? We could probably eat another bite. We'll do some more cooking later. We have wine brewing already, that's nice. I think maybe next time we'll be doing, like, some big excavation on the, over there in the ruins and taking that home with us so we can get the real deal soil stuff going. How about we... No, I can't put that up there. This book looks cool, it's just, Can I put it upstairs somewhere? No. I'll just leave it downstairs there for now until I find something more I need shelves. I need cabinets. Actually, what does it take to make cabinets? Ah, It takes a lot. It makes sense. Like, damn. It can hold pretty much anything in the game. Oh, the way it holds folded up clothing, too, is just really nice. Thank you, Tyler. I was shrimping up a little. I mean, I'm always shrimping. Shrimping ain't easy, though. Homemade roux. That sounds really nice. I have thought about doing my own roux. The biggest thing that has made me not do it, though, is, like, I get Vermont and Cocoa and Java, and I combine those. And they all have really good flavor. Like, Tyler, we're probably going to be ending soon, because I have a doctor's appointment in the morning I gotta get to. Do a quick sweep of the base real quick, and just hope that there's not a temporal storm coming. That'd be very funny if one happened, but it's not like Voice of the Void where if an event happens, that's it. I can't save or anything. That's the one thing I do not like about the Bad Sun event. How are the bees doing? Are the bees happy? The bees are okay. How about we actually move... We should probably move the cat over there, if anything else, before I hop off. The bees are happy. I have to make my own because I can't have gluten. Ah, that makes sense. What do you add to yours then? I know that the one I get and use is very complex, but I can only imagine what making your own might include. How happy are the bees going to be after this? We'll find out. I know that there's like some insane bullshit you can do in terms of the bees and how much flowers they get and stuff. Harvestable, but we'll leave it to swarm. Because then we get more bees. And more bees is more gooder. More gooder bees. Oh shit, give me that. Nightcrawler. We have acquired a worm. Plans have changed. Not hopping off yet, we're doing some fishing first. We are going to do at least one round of fishing. I got a worm. I know there's like one other fish in here. There he is. There he is right there. Come on. Come on, it's yummy, isn't it? I don't think I even have to yoink it in. I just have to, like, get it to bite a few times, and then I can take it. Gluten-free flour, onion, and butter each. Spice if desired. That typically use bouillon later. My experience, the big thing with curry roux is the fact that it has, like, a ton of seasoning in it. Like, the ones I use have, like, cheese and banana in them because, like, they're made to be incredibly flavorful. Was I supposed to pull it when it did the thing? The fishing is still not very well described in this game. Because last time I didn't pull it back or anything, I just caught a fish after leaving it out for a bit. I don't know. I will look it up later. But yes, BB-Mon. Fish. We fishing for a little. Teach a shrimp to fish. Feed shrimp forever. Also distract shrimp forever because shrimp will go do fishing minigames instead of anything actually useful. Looks the opposite of normal. Instead of all coming together, you know, still when it dissolves. Oh. Interesting. Whew. Damn, I think Lumion went off because, like, I think he'd be interested to know that because he has celiac, so like, oh. I don't know very much about gluten-free cooking. The most I know is, like, in terms of making stuff like, say, flourless chocolate torts, and, well, when it comes to fried chicken, potato starch is actually your best friend. Potato starch and rice starch are incredible. for making fried chicken. It doesn't matter how you are with gluten. Okay, we did get the fish. I'm gonna butcher this real quick. Okay. Time to flay. I know we can also lay the fish down, so... what are you? Chain pickerel. For taxidermy, we still don't have the stuff for it. We need borax. I want more fish. Silly Axel. Okay, cool, we got some fish eggs. Can I have the bones, please? Can I have those? Okay, there we go. There's no use for these aside from grinding. Yep. See if the fish eggs can be used for, if anything, real quick. If I can, like... I don't know if they're fertile or not. If they are fertile, we're just gonna toss them back in for more fish for later. We are gonna keep getting fish, damn it. The fish must flow. The fish must flourish, even. Let's grab that. We'll truss that up in a moment, too. Fish eggs raw. Okay, they're only fertile if they're that pink. Oh, you can catch a coelacanth? Oh. Oh, God. Is it like Animal Crossing? Do I have to, like, try and do my best to, like, fish up from open ocean? Yeah. Gross those fish taste? They might taste gross, but they also might be delicious. Which is also, that's wild that they're in the game like that. So, fish eggs can be cured with salt. Ambrosia for the distinguished seraph. That is good. That's a funny one. So, when cooked, they do add more satiety. So we're gonna cook the fish eggs. Why not? And that'll be a good point to stop, actually. We're making fucking cooked fish eggs. Damn, it's a shame we don't have salt to cure them, because that would be great. Unfortunately, we do not get to be the caviar-eating, therapist. As much as we are eating... As much as we've eaten the fucking Barraday crab, which, by the way, is, like, a very rare species of crab in terms of, like, finding it to eat easily. That is what they call queen crab. I found some of that earlier, and it's like, holy shit. This seraph eating good. Megalodon's armored fish were also cloned. Armored fish are so fucking cool, honestly. I have to admit still, like, one of the VTubers that inspired me to go a little weirder with my design was actually a coelacanth VTuber. But, she disappeared forever ago. Like, she graduated, and her Discord is just dead and stuff. Like, no one can even say anything, they just join and that's it. I just wonder if she's okay sometimes. Maybe she graduated, maybe she actually got picked up by a corpo, it's hard to tell. Well, you know. Oh shit, we did get some fertile fish eggs. Hold on. What can we do with these? Can we cook, cured, or throw in the water, replenish fish stocks? We're gonna put that in the water! Hell yeah! Royal caviar, exotic crab craves the fullness of a loaf of bread. I mean, honestly, imagine like a proper loaf of bread with some caviar. Caviar without like the blints is a little sad. Honestly, the best way to eat caviar, actually. Caviar and potato chips is kind of lit. How do I... Hold on. Can be thrown in the water. Well, it disappeared. I think I'm doing something right. Horby? What does Horby mean, I have to ask? I mean, funny enough, we are talking to a paleo VTuber here. Seth King is, horny. Okay, I was like, huh? Horby? I was wondering if some new term came up. I'm not trying to, like, bag on your misspelling. Okay, so we got some fish. We ate some fish. We sent some fish out there. We got some fish smoking. It was a good fish, everyone. So I think with that, let's save. Oh, I'm gonna see about setting up a raid in just a second. Because, you know what? Vintage story, fishing story. Fishing story makes me happy. I'm so glad they added fish finally as like an actual feature to the game. It's not a bonus. Oh shit, I need to get that flag. Look at that flag, everyone. Stinky Bear from Phase Connect. Ah, that would do it. Uruka, I think it's Uruka who's the Stinky Bear. But yeah, like, I need to get that flag. That's a pretty sick flag. Green fish flag. Alright, let me switch. I'm gonna just manually switch over to the chat. Well, hold on, let's see. If this crashes, I'm sorry, everyone. I need to test this. Okay, cool, it didn't crash. I had to check, like, okay, sometimes when I've been doing, like, the transitions I have for OBS, it's been crashing. Hey, I'm shocked it survived, honestly. Yeah, it's a sick flag. Clean McNagle heretics and everything, lol. Go for it. And if you need some advice for, like, any of the paint schemes and stuff, let me know. And, well, we caught the fish, but now we're the ones who are caught. Hello, Eater of Dinner. That is a fantastic name. We're actually about to go raid into someone. I just gotta go figure out who. Thanks for the stream. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you, Sunbro. You have a good rest of your night as well. Big stretch. So, still, tomorrow... Soon I'll be probably back to doing some Friday streams as well, but I gotta see on that as well. The big question there is going to be, well, mostly scheduling and stuff, because I can't be here for every Friday, but I do want to be here for some Fridays. Good luck with your appointment. Thank you. Honestly, I'm more worried about the Pothole appointment, because last time Pothole was at the vet, she's mostly a very nice cat there, but they had to get a blood sample from her, and she freaked the fuck out on them. Thank you for the head pat. So, hopefully this time with just a very basic shot, it'll be a fine vet visit. For me, honestly, the main pain point there was, like, my insurance changed, and, like, the one lady I was seeing there was the only one not covered by my new insurance. Everyone else there was, which is just like, how the hell? M for Mac. I think I've rated into them before. I have rated into them like once before, I think. They look familiar. Yeah, Money Munchers is right. Well, Cyber rated in earlier with Death Stranding, and looks like we're gonna raid into Death Stranding as well. Because you know what, why not? Let's talk about some other VTubers. I see tentacles. Tentacles are yummy, by the way. If you ever get a chance to, like, grill some octopus tentacles, the skin ends up very thin like chicken skin. It's delicious, but octopus is also so intelligent, I feel so bad about it. Horrible facts today about food, yet again. Sorry, everyone. With that said, though, I gotta go get winding down, because I gotta get up early for my appointment. And Sentient Slime Mob. I need to play more Goblin Cleanup. I need to drag more Shrimperoni into that more or something, or anyone. Hell, I should see about what dragging West Prime. I gotta check how many people it has. But, we're gonna raid into Dial M for Mac. And I'm gonna take it easy. You should as well, everyone. Do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you around on Saturday at, well, 2 o'clock, my usual Saturday stream time. Maybe someday I'll get to have an evening Saturday stream, you know? But for now, not happening. So still, I will see everyone around. Thanks for watching.